The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Monday, February 2nd. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports, people. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with our promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
Hey, this is John Sally, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
For Monday, February 2nd. Groundhog Day, right? Or is that third? Second, right?
Second. Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Happy Groundhog Day. Great movie. Yeah, youtube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. Because we got a lot to talk about. Apologies for not being here. For a second, I didn't think I was gonna be here tonight. Because Thunder Snow. They dealt old Dundee revenge. Deal. I was talking shit about Bieniek and his Thunder Snow. He said, wait till you get to North Carolina. Thunder Snow came in swinging with fucking haymakers. And my fucking face was just getting blasted left and right. Yeah, I didn't have internet or power for a while. So my apologies. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
He's the kind of guy that would drink a gallon of gasoline so he could piss in your campfire. You could drop this guy off at the Arctic Circle wearing a pair of bikini underwear without his toothbrush, and tomorrow afternoon he's going to show up at your poolside with $1 million smile and a fistful of pesos.
Saturdays have been, I think someone hit on this in the chat. Saturdays have been kind of tough. I went 30 and 34 on Saturday. I couldn't watch all the fucking games because I had no fucking power. But the silver lining was and I feel like this has been bailing us out on the Saturdays, or at least speaking for myself.
Money lines.
Yeah. I mean, we had a pretty fired Central Michigan money line, Western Kentucky money line, UCF money line, Temple, the Owls money line. All of us were on that. I know you were on Kentucky money line, which hit. But yeah, I still feel like Saturdays have been a little like picking every game. Or picking your locks even. Yeah. Saturday's been trickier this year than most years. So great day on the money lines. Tough late night slate for me. I feel like I've been in a rhythm of Saturdays. The late night slate's been fucking me up. Like past month or two. I just feel like the late night slate has just obliterated me. But we're here to talk about it all. And a fun day of hoops today. Once again, didn't have electricity or didn't have internet. I had electricity. Didn't have internet when I woke up, but looking to, I caught some late. So, I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the College Football Experience. Give it up for former staffer and Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Moneyline Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, brother? Welcome back. Hope White Tiger had a good birthday. Yeah, I went 11-9 today, so kind of a continuation of Saturday, up and down day. Finished strong in the late window, but glad to have you back. Thunderstorm, you survived.
Yeah, White Tiger's birthday was like how should I explain this? I would say it's like a Georgetown basketball game. No one showed because of the snowstorm. But
buried Georgetown.
Well, look, it's been shit for a while now. So
hey,
I blame the city I first took breath in. We are joined by third man in the booth. He is the host of the College Baseball Experience. Always serving high heat over there. Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, Colby. Had a good day on the hardwood. 6-3 for me on Sunday. I didn't watch any of it though. I said I would wake up. Nope. Just kind of let the alarm go for. I'm one of those guys who sucks in the morning, and I'll set multiple alarms. And I'm like, I want to wake up. I want to watch ball today. Just let all the alarms go through. MAAC had me kind of hooked on these stupid Australian Open, so I should have went to bed earlier. We finished up earlier, didn't watch that incredible match, and
bro,
fucked me up.
Right after the show last night. So what? It was 1-1 after the show. I because McDonald's is right across the street. I went to McDonald's, got me some breakfast, and came back and made a cup of coffee. It was locked in on the Australian Open. Just to have my heart ripped out. I was all in on the Joker. I couldn't comprehend that. Because I always have the highlights going on in the background just so in case I see something for the show. And I had ESPN instead of CBS Sports for whatever reason. And I look up and I'm like, I see Djokovic and Alcaraz coming out.
Carlitos.
And I'm like, is this live? And then it hit me that they were in the Australian Open. I'm like, holy fuck, this is a live event right now at 3:30 while we're doing the show. It was fantastic.
You got in on the action, right? I mean, look,
you
might
got
as well
way too hooked, my friend.
He might as well be speaking Chinese to me with these names, but yeah.
Carlos Alcaraz is a 22-year-old prodigy.
He's good, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's Tiger Woods, in tennis. Already won all of the majors already. Youngest to ever do that. So
shout out to him. He's about to be rich and laid.
Oh, he's already he's 22 and he's the fifth most grossing tennis player ever.
Wild.
And prize money.
Wild. Yeah, I watched none of that. I didn't even know it existed. But
he has my order to a T.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Love the sausage egg McMuffin, baby. I mean,
that's why he went back to that. That's why he went back to that apartment. He was like, I gotta get back there for that breakfast. doing these late night college basketball shows. Yeah, let's. I mean, dude, I got drilled today. I got a little bit saved with the money line, but I was in the red today, dude. I've been getting my ass kicked. Let's start out the gate. I don't know if it's chronologically on the slides, but Samford, 88, Western Carolina, 74. I did pick this correctly. I just did not bet this. As the Cats got drilled. I'm surprised they made it there with the fucking snow. I know Weehawk tagged me in the snow, like some snow there in Cullowhee. Did you bet this game?
Yeah, so I forced a bet in on this one. I was in between on the first two games, and I ended up going on Western Carolina. Good win for Samford. Nice bounce back off the Furman game on Thursday night.
Clark, there we go. That's why it started an hour late. Okay. I didn't have internet at this point.
It did start an hour.
Okay.
Back to the clock.
Wait, McDonald's has a steak bagel. Give me into the Wisconsin McDonald's for breakfast.
No, I don't know about that. Sausage egg McMuffin for the win. Hungry.
Bieniek, who'd you take in this heated SoCon matchup?
Ate shit with Western Carolina.
All right, next up we had hey, I got this right. Just didn't bet it. Duquesne won by 15 against Rhode Island. Did you guys bet this?
No, I should have. I just hate laying points at Duquesne, but good day for them, man. They opened that thing up in the second half. Good win for the old CJ Sullivans.
Yes. Didn't catch any of it, but shout out to the Dukes. What is the current 8-10 standing? I know the top, but
I think if MAAC truly wanted to blame this on me, he could. I think he wanted to lock it up, and he was asking me, and I was like, no, I'm not putting money on Duquesne.
I'm a nice guy, Bieniek. I would never blame you for anything.
Dude, how crazy is that Richmond and St. Bonaventure are the second to last teams in the A10.
Hey, by the way,
especially after the non-con performances they had. Yeah, it is a little stunning.
Colby, since Selection Sunday is 6 Sundays away from today, which is hard to believe, mentally prepare yourself, everybody. They're going to fuck over the A10.
Well, I mean, the A10 is kind of cannibalizing itself. I don't know if they have others.
I just think the conference is way better than it's been, though.
Yeah,
probably the best it's been in like a decade.
The floor is good, and you have teams like Loyola Chicago who actually has talent. And
they even have some good wins, surprisingly. Yeah.
They'll jump up and they can give anybody a game. And if they do and they knock somebody off, that's like we're talking ACC levels the last couple of years. Like when Louisville was really bad, but they still could put up a fight, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Notre Dame did the same thing a couple of years ago. They were feisty enough in conference play down the stretch, and they ruined some resumes.
They were chippy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're looking at St. Louis and George Mason as your at-large teams right now. You need those two to kind of get.
Mason will.
They're gonna fuck Mason.
Yeah. They're 20-2. Like that's what they can hold on to. They just got to get to the finish line. Maybe take a loss in the tournament. Go.
They're not going to get to the finish line, dude. Like, look, I love George Mason. I want them to start.
I know.
I'm
just saying,
program.
Like that's the best case scenario for the league.
But you're telling me though, this is the remaining schedule.
I don't know if they've got it. Dayton doesn't have it anymore. Like George Washington doesn't have it. The league's good, like top to bottom.
That's what I'm saying. Like I look at George Mason's remaining schedule: home versus Duquesne, home versus St. Joe's. They should be wins, but they're capable of beating you. At Richmond, I think that's tricky. At George Washington, I think that's tricky. Home to Dayton, I think that's tricky. At St. Joe's, I think it's tricky. Home to the Bonnies, I think is tricky. Bonnies were just beating them almost the whole fucking game the other day. At VCU, that's a loss, right? Home to St. Louis, probably a loss.
You got to get into the month of March because those are the last two games. You got to get into the month of March without a loss. And if you can do that, I think they got a chance in it at large. If not, kiss it goodbye.
Pipe dream, I think. The conference is too good. It's too good night in, night out.
It is.
I mean, they lost to fucking Rhode Island, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Rhode Island is not as good as 75% of the teams as mentioned.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we have this game, which I did cash in on. Furman beats Chattanooga by 5. I was off and running with a nice win to start my day with the Mocs. Thought it was just a good spot off of the rivalry game. But shout out to Furman for getting it done. Didn't watch any of this, so unfortunately I had no power here or no internet. Alex Wilkins, 33 points.
Yeah.
2 steals, 5 assists, 3 boards for the Paladins. Anyone go with the Mocs with me?
I picked the Mocs. Dude, they were down 38-14 to start the game. This is kind of a miracle that they crept back in this thing. I stopped watching.
I didn't realize that.
Good God, they're getting fucking their ass beat. But yeah, they crawl back into this thing, and good win for the Paladins. It's always good to beat a rival here in this league. But yeah, I credit the Mocs for not quitting and laying down.
Yeah, Bieniek, who'd you have here?
I picked Furman. Unfortunately, did not get the cover. So, yeah.
Furman just 1 game out of first and a 3-way tie for second. Got home there. Then the beginning of my destruction. So I thought, man, Todd Golden called out Alabama a couple weeks back. We'll beat him anyway. They could have Jordan. We'll beat him anyway. I was like, NATO's going to use that as fucking bulletin board material. So I went in on Alabama. I went in pretty heavy on Alabama. No, I didn't take the money line, but I just took the
triple
points.
lock.
Yeah. Good Lord. This was quite fucking hilarious, though. Because Bediako was getting the chance going against him at the free throw line.
G-League dropout.
Yeah. I mean, good Lord. Well, what team has actually done good with these G League guys? I feel like Louisville's been a disappointment. Baylor's been trash. Alabama's like, what are they now? Have they won a game with him?
They're 1-2 with him.
Okay.
They beat Missouri and they crushed them.
You're right. You're right.
What position does he play?
He's the center. He's the big man.
Yeah.
Florida had 72 points in the paint today. What
they made it
sorry ass G League guy fucking doing?
Well, he had 4
He fouled
blocks.
out, I think.
He
Right?
fouled
fouled
out.
Yeah.
Yes. They fouled out 2 big men today.
70 points in the paint. I've never seen that.
Dude, so yeah, Golden gave Oates some bulletin board material, but Oates, I don't know if you caught this, but gave Golden some bulletin board material. Oates called him out
3 seconds or something, right?
Yeah, he called him out in a presser saying, yeah, they'll sit in the lane for 10 seconds. And Golden, I think, made it a point to get after him down low, dominate the glass and around the rim, and they did. I mean, put one of the top front courts, give them a little bit of determination, and God, they destroyed Alabama down low. And Golden in the post game, he was like, "Yeah, I mean, I thought our guys were in there from 1 to 2 seconds and just dominated."
Yeah. Why did I pick Alabama? Well, I thought that shit talk was going to be motivation for Alabama, and to be honest, I think Alabama's addition with him there, Bediako,
it makes him better.
Yeah, you're like, hey, this could be a really good team if they get their shit together. So that was the logic. It obviously did not work.
Bro,
he's a role player with really good defensive ability.
Look, I'll be honest. This is one where I know it sucks to lose money, but like, if you had to ask me, short of ECU playing, who do I want to win most the whole day? It would have been Florida against Alabama. So. And the way they did it was even better. Yeah,
senior football. I still stand on that take. I think Alabama at the price that they were at was the best because of this addition.
Yeah, Nate Oates a fucking scumbag though.
Hey,
I can't stand him, dude. Like,
I can't. He's annoying. I do enjoy. He does like embracing the villain role. I get a kick because this time of year, like people come in and they haven't really followed the sport as much for the last 3 months. And we just get the overreaction. We had so many people going, I can't believe you would ever fade Florida. They're an absolute wagon this year. No, they're actually not a wagon this year. They're 10-11 ATS. And I literally just took Auburn at the Swamp last Saturday, and they won as a plus 500 dog.
Yeah,
like,
and Xavier Lee, who was
a little carried away. It was a bad pick today. But like, let's not act like Florida has Walter Clayton still at fucking guard. They look good today, though.
And Xavier Lee went 3 for 11 from the floor. Like, that's one of the starting guards and very pivotal of this team and their ceiling. And it just hasn't quite. He's been outplayed by Urban Klobuchar almost throughout the entire season. So, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to the Gators there. Next up, we had fucking Sacred Hat.
One last thing, can I say? Ruben Chinyelo once again played out of his goddamn mind.
He's a beast.
This kid has come on so strong. It's amazing to see.
Bro, he's
second-year breakout.
In America.
I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I got to send you the one possession where he guarded like 5 different people, like 1 through 5, moved his feet, and they got a shot. I was like, oh yeah, this guy can play left tackle in the SEC.
He went for 14 and 17 against Alabama.
Yeah. G League vet. What is he looking at?
Yeah.
He's putting up doubles left and right. He's played outstanding this year.
I did pick this game correctly, but I did not bet this game. The Yankee Conference Championship. Those little Yankees up there. Sacred Hot and Merrimack did battle. Pick this correctly, but dude, Merrimack's a fucking beast. 17-point win. I did not think they would win like that. I thought this would be like a 7-point win. Nice. Phoenix locked up the Warriors. They did come out to play.
Was this a lock battle, Mac?
No, I say it often.
Okay.
Discipline.
We were talking about it yesterday.
I thought you were crazy. I said, what the fuck are you doing? Good pick by you. I was wrong. No bet by me.
This Merrimack team, to be fair, is they're like the best Merrimack team I can ever recall.
Joe Gallo's a good coach.
Yeah, like
that's saying something because they didn't bring back a whole lot of production. Like this team was relatively new, so he deserves. I don't know if he's a Merrimack lifer, he might be, but he deserves a job if he wants a job.
Yeah. Shout out to Tommy Buckets giving us $20 up late for a Sunday prepping for a long week, but had a solid weekend. Appreciate you boys. Likewise, we appreciate you. Man, that's great. Yeah. Any other thoughts on this game? Did you get eyes on this one?
No, I was not awake. Spoons is talking about a lady.
But you saw the Florida game. Would you watch the tape?
Yeah, watched some highlights and stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's no highlights on YouTube for this. Spoons talking about how he was enthralled by a lady who sounds like Red Panda at halftime show.
At the Merrimack game?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Phoenix, let me tell you something. Joe Gallo could be a lifer all he wants at Merrimack. If he gets a nice payday, he gone. He ain't
Boston College? Syracuse?
Yeah, I would take
Bring
BC.
the zone back to Syracuse, man.
Yeah. Or so somebody say Rhode Island in the chat. That would make sense. Yeah,
that would make sense.
He's going to be in line for a payday here in a minute.
Is it too much of a step up for Providence? Providence probably won't want him though. That's too low level, right?
He'd be a great fit at Providence, but they're too stupid to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Spoons is talking about it was Red Panda.
Next up, we had I went in, guys. I even got 9.5 with Canisius. Siena wins by 15. What the fuck is this? Canisius been hot lately too.
Bad pick.
Did you go in on this?
Of course, I went on Canisius.
Anything 9.5 in this conference, I'll make no apologies.
Home dog.
I'll do it every fucking time.
Yeah. One last thing, like Campy, zone defense, mid-major coach, stayed there forever. Not from the area, just kind of, threw himself in and loved it. So.
Shout outs to the St. Bernards here.
I actually locked the Saints too. Sorry. I'm distracted.
This fucking guy. Beat it! Locked up the St. Bernards. Lock battle win. Nice. As I was about to say, this next one, look, I picked Maryland plus 14.5 because at first, here was my logic. I mean, I didn't bet this game because I was like, Purdue's so desperate, but everyone's gonna bet Purdue.
Yeah.
Maryland will lose by 10, right? Well, glad I didn't bet it because I was close. I was thinking about it, and I was like, this Maryland team just they're the worst Maryland team in a while. So, did you guys bet this game?
Moneyline chalk and tire squared it up here. I was all over Purdue. I was like, I know this is as obvious gets. But they gotta kill Maryland. They've lost 3 in a row. This is a proud program. They got the best point guard in America. They got Matt Painter, Fletcher Lawyer. Like, they gotta kill this bum ass Maryland team, and they did.
Maryland right now, a half game out of last place.
They're fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Purdue hit 15 of 33s. Just poured it in.
That is getting it done right there. Bieniek, who'd you pick here? The Boilers?
Purdue. I just didn't. I wasn't gonna lay it in that spot. So
then next up we had. I got burnt on this one. I keep fading ULM, and they keep playing their ass off in these games. Coastal wins by 4 against ULM.
I bet
these piles of shit. Coastal is dude. Well, like I watched like 5 ULM games. And I was like, they're one of the worst teams in America. And now that they have back-to-back, they played 2 games in 48 hours. What was it? 3 games in 72 hours, I think it was. And they're chippy. And here's what's crazy: they're chippy with contenders.
I know.
Coastal's like a game out of first. Georgia Southern's 2 games out of first. They almost knocked off both. Fucking Sunbelt with this busted ass bracket they have in their tournament.
Colby, what is your camera doing right now?
I don't know. It's crazy right now. It's crazy right now. I don't even know how to turn that shit off either. Someone's like, just turn that off. It's like, I would, but I'm not going to read a manual on how to do that. All right.
2-0 for me this week, betting the 0-11 team in league play.
Just
I like
fucking
it.
ULM team, dude. Fuck off.
Is more hot. That's what you're supposed to do when you haven't won a game. You're supposed to compete.
AJ Dantzler, by the way, for Coastal, 32 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. Dog.
Yep.
All right, folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Yes. Look, it's Super Bowl week. And the Sports Gambling Podcast is giving out 60 bets for Super Bowl 60. And on top of it, a free $1,000 Squares pool for listeners. Yes, free. The winner will get $1,000. All you have to do is enter for free. Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/squares. Don't be a square to enter today. We're also brought to you by Avo. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities for you faster than your competitors, and they keep you organized all in one place. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you can bet both sides to lock in a profit. And it's super easy to understand and use, but in case you're having problems, they got step-by-step video guides. It's going to show you what the hell to do, all right? If you're still unsure, check out the free Discord at AVO Official. That's AVO Official, and see the success that people are having for themselves. Get started now at avo.bet. Use that promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's AVO.bet, promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. And Kalshi has a ton of trading options for the Super Bowl, aka the big game, including sides, totals, props. You got to check it all out. Halftime performances and much, much more. Besides sports, I got a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. It's Kalshi. You can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. Fucking ULM, you piles of shit. So Mac wins a lock battle against me. Then we have Marist and Niagara. I took Niagara. Dude.
This is my worst pick of the day, too. I had Niagara on the money line.
I mean, we could have got this done. This fucking Niagara team. Like, I'll like bad pick, I guess, but I'm saying like I'd make the same bet tomorrow.
The spot
I'd
was
make the
beautiful.
same fucking
they
bet
just
tomorrow.
Fucking
Yeah,
put up 46 goddamn points.
Yeah, I just believe. Yeah, I mean, what I just watched Marist the other night. What made you believe that Marist could do this? Nothing. You know what I mean? Maybe Niagara. You could say, well, if you watch them all year, maybe you could believe they'll do this. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to the Red Foxes. Max, you take this game?
I stayed off it. I know Bieniek had it as his dog. I picked Niagara, but did not bet it.
Yeah.
Chad's cracking me up.
Then Fairfield and the Aqueduct were doing battle. I picked Fairfield. Stayed away because I knew it was a rivalry game. How about the Aqueduct going into Fairfield, where Fairfield traditionally has been fire at home and taking them down by 7? This Aqueduct's all over the place. Anyone bet this?
Yeah, of course I was on Fairfield.
Yeah.
Dude,
I hesitated, dude. I was pretty close to pull the trigger.
If you had watched this game flow, you would have been pissed. They were up 12 with 12 minutes left, and they fucking collapsed. Good win for Quinnipiac. Give them credit. But I would take this spot every time.
Well, historically, Fairfield at home has been like a wagon.
Higher wagon.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Bieniek, any thoughts on this one?
No, I don't have any thoughts. I had Fairfield too, so it didn't come through. But good win for Quinnipiac. They're off the schneid. They had lost, I think, 2 in a row coming into that one.
And then, oh boy, I bet this, but I did not bet the money line. But I cash on the moving company. Oh my God! Did you bet the money line?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, dude. I was like, this in-state battle. Give me the 8.5. Peacocks were fortunate to cover against the Mount. I did not think they would win the game outright, though.
Yeah.
I think this is the clear game ball number 1. What is this?
Moving company's playing good ball now.
I mean, I remember watching them in December, and I was like, they're a bottom 5 team in the country.
They still might
and I still bet them with 8.5.
Probably are.
Yeah.
They won.
81 against St. Peter's in their zone. That's impressive, dude.
What the dude? I just thought it was a great sleepy spot. Like rival on the road. You just had a gigantic win over the Mountain, who had whooped your ass in the first matchup, right?
Yes.
And I just thought, okay, dude, give me the 8.5. This is going to be a game. But I didn't. I would have been hard pressed to tell you right. Like on the show, if I was on the show last night and you would have said money line this thing, no, don't money line this thing. We make it close. But yeah, I mean, what a win! What a fucking win! Bieniek, who'd you take here?
I believe I was on the points with Ryder. I definitely didn't lock it though.
Wait, so what does this do for this conference race now?
Dude, what a fucking loss.
It's a mess.
I was about to say, like,
hey, what league is this? The MAAC.
Merrimack's now in first. Love it. Siena and St. Peter's and Marist all in the mix. Even the Aqueduct is not out of it yet. Wow. Okay. Love the MAAC. Yeah, that call was genius. Next up, and we'll talk about this on the coaching front in a minute, but St. Thomas, good Lord. Dude, I
bet the Tommies.
Yeah, I think I took the points. I didn't touch the game. I think I took the points on the picks page. Tommy's win by at the Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee Center by 35.
Ooh.
What a win. They're bottom 5. So Matt cashes on the Tommies. Bieniek, what'd you do here?
Took the points. 8 shit.
There we go. I think I took the points too, man. Shout out to King Jackoff giving us $10. Appreciate you.
That's going to
hell of a
Max
good guy
rent for February.
Yeah. Let's go into that McDonald's.
He's going to the Reds to get jacked off over here. Let's go.
Jack fucks. Next up,
Colby
we
just
had this one,
slid
the Mount.
down the slide a little bit here again with the camera. Took 1 or 2 steps down on the ladder.
I don't know.
Got off the step stool.
I think I probably just need to restart the computer. The computer's been on for a couple days. Mount St. Mary's lay at 6.5. I took the Mount and I just didn't bet it, but they covered against Manhattan as they won by 7. Did you guys bet this game?
I did not. I wanted to pull the trigger on Manhattan. Of course, it lands right on the number.
Exactly on the number.
7. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, this could be a rigged game. I mean, the line bounced between 6.5 and 7.5 all day. And then
you see Rick Barnes' statements, by the way?
Yeah, dude, Slick Rick. I mean, he's sharp, man.
If you didn't catch it, Rick Barnes basically saying that some of his players, he goes, some of the passes we make, I feel like.
Well, it's hilarious. Do you know the question that was asked?
What was the question? Hold on, tell it to the people though too.
The question that they asked him was like, do you feel like your team is really hammered in on the little things and they're perfecting that side of their game? And he's like, yeah. And then whoever asked the question, her tweet was like, and you could see how focused in he is on the little things because you could see he went off on a tangent about little passes because he's like, these little passes that my players throw, you could makes me think that they're betting on some of these games. It's like, whoa.
I mean,
wrong.
I don't know if Tennessee has caught my eye at that, but I can tell you this. I definitely feel like this year has been more insane than most. As that. We were on it last year. But
I struggle to believe that the big conferences are getting targeted by this probe. I struggle getting that far.
But I mean, you had NBA players do it, dude.
Yeah, but there was
morons
NBA
are morons.
Props. It was NBA player props. There's no player props in college.
What are you talking about? There's player props in college. Go to Underdog Fantasy.
True, but regulated sports books. I don't believe they have player props on college football or college basketball anymore. So.
I don't think that they're doing it at that level because
college football. What are you talking about? They have a ton of them in college football.
I thought they got, what was that, Kalshi then? Some market got stripped and they were not allowed to post player props anymore.
It just makes no sense at that level to do it because of how much money you're making off NIL. But at like this, the MAAC level, I could see these motherfuckers.
1,000%.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think you're I don't know, like I mean you could bet every type of prop in football. Basketball, I'm more reluctant to do it in the regular season, so I don't check as often. But football, you can bet if your running back's going to have 7 yards or something. You know what I mean? Like you can find anything on that. Shout out to the
I know
Mounts.
it was news. It was news early on.
Maybe
in
in
the
certain
season.
states. Maybe certain states.
Well, definitely
like-
certain states outlaw it. But no, I believe one platform got stripped from the ability to post college props.
Okay, but
I
there's
know
still.
for
I
sure
mean,
I
there's
saw
a
it.
million out there though. Like you can get them. There's like 20 fucking places you could bet the props on Fernando Mendoza running over 7 yards. You know what I mean,
Gotcha.
or passing over 300 yards, whatever the fuck. You know, like. But anyway, next up we had. I ate shit again. I'm so sick of this fucking Gottlieb team.
Gottlieb's done. He shot his load. It's over.
Yeah, lost 4 or 5.
Might as well go back to the show.
Yeah.
Right, bring the show back. Green
It's
Bay.
over.
Dude, this one I sprinkled the money line too. I'm not gonna
Same.
bullshit you. I thought, Green Bay's gonna catch him. Bad play. This
Turned
fucking.
out.
You know what conference is fucking me up this year? The fucking Horizon, dude. The Horizon is fucking me up this year.
I feel like I've been pretty money. Not gonna lie.
I think Green Bay, like in the non-con. I'm saying once conference play started, I feel like I'm like 1 of 10. It's just like okay.
You guys were trying to get me to buy into this Gottlieb bullshit, and I think I maybe turned the corner at some point, but never really fully bought in.
I mean, he's having a good second year.
Regardless, I mean they're having a big year. I mean 12 and 12
and
still
12
have a
is
winning record.
A
Yeah,
solid year.
12 and 11, right? Are they 12 and 12?
12 and 12.
Yeah. I mean that's still what they have like 4 wins last year. He's already tripled his wins. Yeah.
They started
Wright State
1-5.
continues to be a fucking wagon.
Yeah. Agreed.
Wright State and Oakland on a collision course. How about
Next
this
up-
one? Fuck this game.
Minnesota and Penn State. I picked Penn State, man. I just didn't bet it.
What was your reasoning here? Did it smell
I just
to
think
you,
they're
or
due. I just feel like first off,
Minnesota wasn't due.
on the road, no. On the road, I don't trust them. I mean, I know they played well at Ohio State and should have won, but like my logic was just like Penn State is due to win a home game.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't bet it. It's not like I felt super confident. Like, oh, give me Penn State. I just picked Penn State. Did you guys both bet Minnesota here?
Yeah, I thought Minnesota was due like crazy. They had lost 7 in a row. They both had just not won in forever. And I thought Medved they'd show more life. Buzzer beater, hilarious game.
What type of buzzer beater? Like a 3, 2? What?
No, it was like a fucking 5-footer.
Okay. And then I did finally cash here with the Buffs. Not a rivalry game though, for the record. But just because they're in the same conference, they're newly. I feel like they've only played each other like 5 times ever. By the way, Colorado takes down TCU. Now I bet the Buffs. I did not think they would win by 26 fucking points. Good Lord. Mac, I want to know about your thoughts on either of these teams making the tournament.
I was dog shit in the 2 Big 12 games today. I locked up TCU because I trust Jamie Dixon in a game that I thought they had to have.
They both have the same record now, 13-9, and they're both 3-6 in conference. What's that magic number to get to the dance?
If they both get to like 500 in league play, that'll probably be hard to leave them out.
That's steep. I
mean, exactly to Noah's point, exactly because they're both 3-6, so that means they both need to go 6-3 in the month of February.
I'm looking.
The good news for TCU is they've played a tough schedule up until this point. It kind of opens up for them. Like they have 2 games against K-State, Oklahoma State. No offense, Mac. West Virginia at home, Arizona State, Cincy. TCU maybe could be able to do it. Colorado, I don't know if I'm
really, because Colorado's schedule. I think now at Baylor to me is still winnable for Colorado. I wouldn't favor them, but it's a winnable game, right?
You got Texas Tech, BYU, Houston, and Arizona.
Hold on, but you're not looking at the home
losses.
games. The home games are Arizona State, Oklahoma State, K-State. At Utah is winnable. And then the Arizona game, final game of the season. But I mean, Colorado.
Yeah, but if they don't steal one of those games, can you look at your schedule and point?
They got to stay
like,
perfect. They got to stay perfect. At
where's
home.
that resume like statement win that we can say, hey, we beat these guys?
I would just assume they would say they're in this conference and they did that, right? Which I think you might be able to get away with.
I don't know.
I think Jamie can get him to 500. I don't know about the Buffs.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Buffs need, but they could still win at Baylor. I mean, who the fuck is Baylor?
Yeah, but Baylor's up and down too.
Yeah, I'd favor Baylor, but
Baylor isn't having much ups. They're just down.
Yeah,
Baylor. You can throw all these teams in a clump. Like it's. I would say that West Virginia is probably the most consistent out of them. Outside of the Baylor game, they usually beat who they're supposed to, and then get absolutely housed by the teams at the top of the league. We go down. Arizona, Iowa State, and Houston. But like TCU, man, I think that they're the best out of the group.
They are the best. They are the best.
What the
yeah.
fuck is that?
Well, they have worse losses than Colorado because they lost to fucking New Orleans and the No Limit Soldiers. You know what I mean? Like, and they lost to Notre Dame.
Like, at home. Like, what was that?
Yep.
Ridiculous.
I don't know. If you put me on the spot to answer whether or not these two teams would be in the tournament, I'd say no to both.
I think there will be an eighth team out of the bit. I mean, there should be an eighth team. I mean, you're playing against. There's 6.
I hate playing that game, but
there's 6 teams in the top 15 in the Big 12.
Probably should be 8, but I hate playing that game.
I think
conference shouldn't get a blanket amount of at-large bids.
I just think,
but I do think this conference is way better than every other fucking conference. So I feel like
you should see the bid breakdown.
Yeah,
I think the top 7 are in, no problem, and then West Virginia, Oklahoma State, kind of battling it out for one of the
TCU.
Really, I think TCU is better than them.
I think Oklahoma State and Dub V have better resumes. Strictly off of resumes.
Wait, who did Dub V beat?
Kansas.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Of course we beat.
Okay.
We own those little bitches.
Yeah.
Darren Peterson, that guy. He's 0-1 in the Coliseum, just like every other Kansas.
Wait, but who did West Virginia lose to? Do they have a worse loss?
No, all of their losses are like high power or power conference teams.
Wake was a bad loss.
A couple of them like on the road or not, or like neutral games. So, I think that's the most tourney resume out of the bubbly Big 12. Oklahoma State's probably next. Like right now, Oklahoma State 15-6 overall. No bad losses there, but they don't have a key. They need a plant year or a resume statement win. Right now it's UCF, and I don't know if that does it enough. That moves the needle enough.
Colby, that Mountaineer offense doesn't pass the eye test.
I was about to say, eye test to me, like TCU and Oklahoma State are better than Colorado and West Virginia. I know Colorado just beat them by 26, but I'm saying
you made the statement for me though. Like currently 3-6, and I think they have a favorable Big 12 schedule ahead. But if you're losing by 27 to Colorado, I don't know if any of them are give-me's. They also have the loss to New Orleans at home and Notre Dame at home. Like those are two tough losses.
Yeah.
Cincinnati is also a team that's playing better too.
That is
better, but I don't know.
Well, they have a big win because they beat Iowa State.
They also have a big loss. They lost to Eastern Michigan.
That's true.
But Cincinnati's proven they can beat anybody. I mean, they led Houston the entire game as well. So like if they pull off a couple big wins here down the stretch and throw Baylor in there. I mean, Baylor still has, like, I was trying to tell everybody all week, Baylor still has fucking talent. I know
throw this Big 12 team in there. Throw this Big 12 team in there.
No,
we're getting 10 bids.
Phoenix, my point is
they probably should. Like if the SEC got 11 last year,
playing that game though, they got to go out there and earn it.
I'm just saying, I have an issue that last year they'll do that with the SEC, but this year they won't do that with the Big 12.
Well, I don't know if the Big 12 has been as impressive. The SEC took 18 non-conference losses total last year.
But I just feel like the teams are better. None of us ever believed half those teams in the SEC were actually good. You know what I mean? They played good seasons, but I feel like some of those teams, you're just yeah.
The Big 12 is.
I'll believe it when I see it in March. You know what I mean?
The Big 12.
They got 2 to the Final Four.
The Big
I know,
12
and those are ones that I guess I was reluctant to believe on Florida, but I there were certain ones that I believed could, but I still believe that the Big 12 is pretty fucking stacked. As a basketball conference by far to me this year.
They've got the best 6, best top 7 out of any league in the country, no doubt. But I've always kind of said this basement's not good, and I don't know if it is.
I just know they should not get the 4th most amount of bids.
Yeah.
I see that the SEC and Big 10 and the ACC are scheduled or projected to get more. No fucking way.
I just hate playing that game. I hate guaranteeing bids.
But you weren't saying that shit last year for SEC, dude. What are you talking about? You weren't saying that when I was shitting on the SEC getting that many teams in. You weren't saying, well, I hate playing that game. You're like, no, it's been the best conference.
Well, because they were.
That's what we're saying about the Big 12 right now. We're saying they are the best conference.
We thought the Big East was fantastic last year, and they only got 3 bids.
I just feel like you're moving the goalpost, bro. Because last year you weren't saying that. Last year you were not saying that. And
because
now that
I saw how dominant the SEC. I was. There was no SEC voice on the show. It was Big 12, Colby relatively neutral, and I was like, the SEC had a hell of a non-con, guys.
I trust these Big 12 teams a lot more than I do the SEC teams from a year ago.
I'm just going off of resumes. I'm not going off of trust.
I'm saying they should get at least more than one team out of the rest of the league outside of that top 6.
And you probably will. Am I confident in saying which one right now? No.
That's fair. That's fair. But I'm just saying,
I think it was West Virginia or Oklahoma State that could probably play their way into it. That I feel comfortable with most on the.
My point is, Baylor has talent. I don't care what anybody they spent $10 million on that roster. Yeah, the pieces have not meshed, but they still are capable of going on a win 6 out of 9 down the stretch and get back into it. And same with TCU. I think TCU is right there. Honestly, I think West Virginia, talent-wise, is probably the worst out of the teams, but we're tougher, and we'll find a way to get there. Go Ears.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that you're moving the goalpost. That's all I'm saying. You're moving the fucking goalpost.
I don't think I am, but
you were not on that take with the SEC last year
because I saw how dominant they were in the non-con.
So that's moving the goalpost. Then you're saying that they deserve that much in
because it was a historic.
But here you're saying no one should have. I hate when you can't commit to this no matter what the conference. You can't commit to this.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening to me. I hate the blanket this team, this conference has to get this many bids.
I'm with you in that theory, but to me, I find it not.
I'm not saying this
conference
is getting this. Yeah. This conference is getting that. I don't think it adds up that way. I'm looking at resume straight up, and I'm being straight up here. They got to go out there and earn it. Right now, they've got 7 for sure.
Yeah,
that's what I've said.
We agree. I agree there, but I think they should get an 8th no matter what. If they're going to do that with the SEC, if they're going to favor the power conferences, they should do
the Big East should have had 6 last year, right?
Oklahoma went fucking 6-12 last year.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. And he was sitting there just saying, "Oh, they're fucking non-con." Right,
I had more of an issue with Texas getting in than Oklahoma.
They went 6-12.
Either was complete horseshit. Either was complete horseshit. Yeah,
I was all aboard for UC Irvine getting in, and we could pull up the receipts too.
I know, but I'm just saying you weren't attacking it in that manner. You were not. You were. That's all I'm saying is that you were not your statement here. It was not consistent to the SEC. Right?
Well, because it's a different year. It changes.
Okay, but you're using it for saying any conference. You're saying you're using your statement like it's any conference.
I'm not moving the goalposts against one conference or another. That's just not the case.
I disagree.
2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was all aboard Big 12 best conference. And I still think the Big 12 has the best top 7 teams. I've agreed with.
Okay, but you're certainly moving the goalpost, in my opinion.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
but
in my opinion, I think you're certainly moving the goalpost here. Anyway, let's carry on. Next up, Iowa State, Kansas State, Farmageddon.
This is a bad beat.
This job just opened.
Oh my God.
I didn't bet this, but I picked Kansas State. You want to bet this?
Yeah, of course I bet K-State. This is Farmageddon. They're 14. I got CLV. What are you talking about? They were 14.5 on the show, or right before they went down to 11.5 here. And yeah, great pick. They were down 30 in the first half. They were down 30. Dude, and honestly, we need to have a serious conversation here. The Octagon of Doom was the Octagon of emptiness today. Dude, like there was like that place wasn't rocking at all.
Yeah.
They hate each other, these two.
I mean, I caught the highlights. I didn't catch the game. Right around now is where I started to watch, so like a little bit later on. But yeah, I mean, they're out on him, dude. He was at the football games. He stopped showing at the football games too.
Yeah, they're not buying what he's selling anymore.
Have you ever seen K-State get beat like that in their own building?
Back in the days, of course, but
I meant recently since Hugs, and then Frank turned it around. But like in the last 20 years, I can't remember K-State getting beat like this. They're always they may go down, but they will at least go down fighting. They got their fucking dicks kicked in today.
Can I go back? I hate re-pulling up the subject. Can I present Exhibit A and like the only thing that I'll need to present on why you can't throw a blanket statement over bids over conferences year after year?
Oh no!
Last year the ACC got 4 teams in. That's not happening this year.
Okay.
So like the SEC is not going to get 13 or whatever.
Yeah, but the ACC sucked last year.
That's what I'm saying. And they're better. They're going to get more bids. I think the ACC can get like 6 or 7 bids this year.
I would agree with that, but I'm just saying like so you're saying by them sucking
get 13
that many. Okay.
By them sucking, it opened it up. Like the SEC had a tremendous non-con, and they took advantage of another power league.
I still say like
at large bids.
I'm looking at Texas's resume from last year.
Oh, it sucked.
And
I was not a fan of them getting in.
I'm curious. Was it the NC State win against a terrible pussy pack team that fired their coach?
Go ahead. You have no fight from me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So then, what the fuck's the difference between them or Colorado or West Virginia or Oklahoma State? Then, like I would rather see UC Irvine in than whoever is this year's UC Irvine. But I'm saying I just didn't feel that you. That's where I felt like you moving the goalpost was like, to me, is like that. You looked at that shit and you're like, what the fuck is that?
So you know what I mean?
Who's the committee chair this year? Who's that motherfucker?
That's a good question. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Duke, Virginia, Clemson, NC State, North Carolina, Louisville, Miami, SMU. That's 8 that are maybes. I think 6 probably good.
Okay.
So that's 2 or 3 stolen, like,
quotation
marks stolen bids from last year.
But the SEC won't have as many as last year. So
because of the ACC, being a better league.
Well, and the SEC not being as good. So I mean, but But my point is like it's still the same amount of power teams probably fighting for that spot. You know what I mean? Like so. If you looked at West Virginia's resume or whoever's that we just discussed that are on that cusp, Cincinnati, Colorado, Oklahoma State, it looks exactly like fucking Texas's resume, if not better. I would say it's better than Texas's resume, actually. When I look at it, I think those resume, like a win against Kansas for West Virginia is better than anything that Texas has done on this whole fucking resume. I mean, Texas...
I agree. What they used last year, and I disagree with like kind of cherry picking and hand picking one stat, was wins above bubble. And that's just because Texas had more opportunities in a better league.
What was
That's
North
what it
Carolina's? What was their argument?
Yeah, I mean, North Carolina's was actually 1,000% corrupt. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Their
Texas too.
President was the selection committee
Yeah.
chair, so that was their argument.
Shout out to Brick says, "Tell him Rocker, Noah on fire this episode." Well, he is moving the goalpost, but I mean, you know,
I think I'm preaching. A lot of the chat agrees with me, which is really rare.
The chat doesn't know shit.
Okay.
yeah.
Dude, the Big 12 has 40% of their teams in the top 15 in America.
Yeah.
They should get more than one other team in their league into the
It's a top heavy league.
No, there's good teams in the middle of the pack, but when you're playing a top 15 team every other night,
all I'm saying is like I want it to be
blew Texas and Oklahoma last year.
Some of these top teams have to donate wins. Like that's what happened last year in the SEC.
They should be.
They
consistent.
were giving out wins left and right, and that was able to rise.
Look, we know
resume.
We know they're never putting in UC Irvine anymore. They've created, like Larinaga was talking about this that they stacked the deck against them. So all I want is them to be consistent with their Power 5 shit. Then, if they put Texas in with the bullshit resume, because the SEC was the best conference last year, and I believe they were the best conference last year, right? Then, goddamn it, one of this other teams in the Big 12 should be then, because we know they're not putting UC Irvine in or this year's UC Irvine.
Yeah, I mean Rob's even defending me, and you know that doesn't happen often. So
Rob's a Big Ten guy. You know, he's in on the corruption. We see what's going on.
He's defending Oklahoma, which I didn't even want to do.
Well, this Big Ten and SEC. I'm on to this Big Ten and SEC bullshit. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Rob, then riddle me the Texas one then.
Yeah,
show me where they belonged in. Show me where they belonged in. What they lost to Arizona State. Yeah.
I told you what they looked at. They looked at wins above bubble. And the only reason why they had more wins above other bubble teams is because they had more chances against tournament teams. And that's because of the conference they play. I think that's bullshit. They didn't do anything on the road. They didn't do anything, that really moved the needle in my eyes. So,
I mean, West Virginia last year beat Gonzaga in the non-con. They won at the fucking Fog. Yeah. Like, how did they beat Iowa State? How'd they not get in?
Your coach told the committee that he was leaving, and you could.
Oh, bullshit! Is that what Bubba Cunningham told you? I am saying it. Just why don't you guys just all fucking spare me? Like, let's be honest. They're gonna kiss the SEC and Big Ten's ass, and they're gonna kiss the Blue Bloods' ass. That's why West Virginia got fucked last year, not because of a resume.
By the way, I'm also looking at Georgia's non-con from last year.
Yeah,
their best win is a 1-point win against Xavier. Didn't make the tournament. Xavier
was they were a first 4 team.
West Virginia should have got in.
Xavier was last year.
Yep. Hate the
Sean Miller there. Sean Miller, and then he left. West Virginia.
Didn't he lose to Texas in that game too?
That's right. Yeah.
No. He beat Texas. He beat Texas.
Okay.
And got him fired. Yeah, he got Rodney Terry fired. You're right.
Yeah, West Virginia had a better resume than half the fucking SEC last year and didn't get in.
So they had one win against Xavier by 1, a team that made the first 4. Come on, man. This is a fucking joke, dude. Look at this resume. They don't have anything else. Bellarmine, Maryland Eastern Shore. What are they? Georgia Tech? Was that an honorable win last year? Florida State? They were fucking terrible last year. What are we talking about? They cooked the books, dude. All I'm asking is for them to stay fucking consistent if they're going to do this. Whether it's Big 12, whether it's Big 10, whether it's ACC, acknowledge what you think is the best conference. And if you're going to fuck over the little guy, like we know they're going to no matter what, then stay consistent on your fucking process.
I don't even want them to acknowledge what they think the best conference is. Don't.
Well, they clearly have. They clearly have, but
I don't want a blanket amount of bids. Like, hey, the new year, you're going to get 12 bids. It's already decided by the time.
No, they should never do that. I agree, but I still think right now it's pretty fucking obvious which conference is the best fucking conference.
Georgia beat St. John's in the non-con last year. What are you looking at?
What are you talking about? That's this year, buddy.
No, they beat him in the Bahamas, I think, last year.
Oh, no, wait. It refreshed. Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was looking at this year's schedule.
West Virginia still had a better resume.
It refreshed.
When I clicked over. Yeah. We beat Gonzaga. We beat Arizona. We beat Kansas. We beat Iowa.
So they didn't beat Xavier. Okay, they beat St. John's. Okay.
Yeah.
Better win.
But we
Yeah,
don't
that is
have
a better way.
that fucking.
But still,
bullshit.
after that, what they have? They didn't have dog shit, dude.
Well, they went 12-1 in non-con. Like
They didn't play anybody. What the fuck?
The Big
dude?
12 does the same thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on! I just named
Dude.
a
The
bunch
Big
of
12
teams.
invented this.
Oh, here we go. Fake news. Fake news beating. That's bull. Here we go.
So I'm just gonna quickly I know for sure Oklahoma State opened the season with Texas A&M. So let's just compare it to the first one that I thought it was Oklahoma State there. Oklahoma State in the non-con played Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Northwestern. Who else? Those I would say are pretty Grand Canyon also. Compared to Georgia's what? Georgia Tech, Marquette, St. John's, Notre Dame. Is that's even? I disagree.
I think it's kind of even, and I think St. John's is probably the best team out of the 8.
Okay, so they got the 1, but the other ones aren't. I would not compare it to being even. Texas A&M's in fucking first place or in the SEC. What are we talking about?
Yeah, look at the schedule they've played in the. I
my
think
god, dude.
I think
all right, let's
Texas
move.
A&M's
Let's move, dude. I disagree.
I disagree that the Big 12 basement is shit. Is it as it's not great, but it's not shit. I mean, K-State has a win over Mississippi State. Utah beat Ole Miss. Arizona State beat they beat Texas. Like they all have a win over the SEC, that fucking overrated SEC league. And everybody just keeps saying that this league sucks at the bottom. Like, I don't think it sucks. I don't think it's great, but yeah.
The Big 12 is better than the SEC. All of those wins are pretty, like, even in league comparison, I think.
Well, then why are they getting 11 bids and we're getting 7?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying 11 bids for the SEC. I never said a number for the SEC.
No.
Yeah, because
okay.
Last year, I already talked about the ACC
but
sucked,
you were not,
and the SEC
what?
had a.
It's still the same amount of Power 5 teams, dude. I don't think that I don't think
the ACC is going to get some bids back.
I understand, but the SEC is down this year, so it's all washing out the same fucking way, dude. It's all washing out the same way. What are we talking about?
I agree. I don't think there should be a blanket number of bids for a league year after year. The SEC is not going to get 13 or whatever they did, and the ACC is also not going to get 4.
You're still moving the goalpost.
I don't know how.
But
explain to me how I am. I don't understand.
I think I have, and if you can't, then you can't.
Well, I've explained how the results kind of change year after year. So.
I want to know how the SEC this year.
The Big 12, the bottom of the Big 12 beat the SEC like all across.
Yeah,
the
what
board.
are you talking
So
about?
I don't know what that
Big 12 fucking wiped the SEC. Go look at the head-to-head.
Yeah, the Big 12 responded big time this year. So
yeah.
So my question
and that's never been my point.
But my question is, how is the SEC this year getting more than the Big 12?
I don't know.
Version of the SEC versus this version of the Big 12.
What I've said is you guys have a really good top 7, and it's top heavy. There's not another team that has a for sure tournament bid and resume right now.
Disagree.
I don't think so.
Oklahoma State beat the top team in the SEC.
Oklahoma State's 3-6 in the conference right now. So
okay, but they still beat the number 1 team in the SEC. Well, how is that different than fucking Georgia last year? What the fuck are you talking about?
They beat St. John's.
Texas
they beat
A&M's
Kentucky.
in first
They
place
beat
in the
Florida.
SEC.
They won against a national champion.
They beat them by 24. What are you talking about?
It just
I
shows
don't think
you
that Texas A&M is going to stay in first place.
So now you're projecting the fucking future here. What are we talking about?
You have to.
As of right now,
it's called
that
a
is an
projection.
awesome win.
It's called a bracketology projection.
Oh my god!
Projection.
Pass me the fucking shotgun, dude.
All right.
Just you're not consistent. You're not consistent.
Okay.
Next up. Speaking of not consistent, whoops! I bet on Florida Atlantic today. What is this, by the way?
Hilarious.
I mean, we got to have more snowstorms. They left early, right? They left early to get to Boca Raton. Hilarious outcome here. I don't know what else to say besides I thought Florida Atlantic was going to win by 20. What'd you guys tell me you guys bet Florida Atlantic like me?
Yeah,
Took FAU.
I took FAU.
I thought it was just a great spot to fuck up ECU. That's a huge loss for FAU.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say this. ECU, Jordan Riley, by the way, 35 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. ECU, they're scoring the ball better. Now, some of it was getting that kid in the second semester. They're scoring the ball better than in November and December. I mean, they're still a terrible team, I think. But I mean, you have my attention. What the fuck was this, Mac? I don't know. I wish I could tell you that this was like, hey, we've turned a corner. I don't think so. And I just think we caught them sleeping, I guess. Any other thoughts on this game?
No, I kind of was stunned by this, and I'm
very stunned. This besides Ryder, actually, this and Ryder, clear cut game balls.
It is, and I need to take one more jab at the SEC, not to B1G, but to the chat. Saying, would TCU beat Florida if they played tomorrow? I don't know, but they played and TCU won. So you SEC fucks, keep up with your fucking hypothetical games in football. You just carried it over into basketball. We played the game on the hardwood in the Big 12, and TCU beat Florida, and that's all I got to say about that.
Too bad that big win got canceled out by New Orleans.
Well, that happened too.
Hey,
And,
don't shit on my No Limit Soldiers, by the way. Which
I'm so sick of this SEC bullshit.
My No Limit Soldiers right now, they're doing a solid in the SoCon. But I feel like they've won 2 or 3 in a row. So watch out for those privateers.
Yeah, I thought the Owls would really respond after getting their doors blown off by Memphis. Well, they responded all right. They just laid down and rolled over.
Wait, didn't they lose to South Florida? They've lost 3 in a row. They have Tulsa on deck.
This team, right when I was like, okay, I'll eat my words. John Jacobs, he's had a solid job this year. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I could have been like, oh, lost to South Florida, lost to Memphis. Those are good programs, talented teams. Can't lose to East Carolina as a 12.5-point favorite. Still fraud.
Got a weak heart. All right. What a win. I apologize, Schwartz. I apologize.
And this is the other thing from Go Beavs is like Jordan Riley, man.
Yeah.
He went for 35 today. He was 11 for 21 from the floor and got 11 more at the line.
Getting it done. Ate shit there. But I did bounce back, and I cashed on Tulsa in the battle for the Plains.
I too. Let's go.
Yeah.
Triple
Wait, where'd you say fucking Wichita was going to win that conference? You were furious. I know you were shit-faced the other night, but I'm saying...
I think my point is I think they can. I mean, I think this league is fucking all over the place.
Yeah, I think our pick, though, was Tulsa, right?
Yeah, I bet Tulsa. Tulsa's good at home, man.
Ever since I started buying beers, everyone in Tulsa showed up.
Good things happen when you drink. I don't know what more times I have to say this to people. Oh my God, you're drinking too much. Why don't you kiss my ass?
Daniel using the transformative property here with the Patty C thought process. Thinking New Orleans is a little bit better than Florida.
Yeah,
they could get him. They could get him. Watch out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm old enough to remember Florida. I think it was 4 years ago. They lost to frickin' Florida. What was it? Florida A&M.
Well, they lost to Colorado in the tournament.
That was
they lost to an in-state SWAC
remember that.
school like not too long ago.
They lost to that 10th Big 12 school, right?
It was Texas Southern. They lost at home too. Sorry, it wasn't in-state, but yeah, they lost at home to a SWAC school a couple of years ago.
Big 12 plays the game on the hardwood, not hypothetical games like the SEC.
Big 12 plays the game at the gas station. All right, gas station conference. Appreciate that. All right, truck stop conference.
And every Big 12 team is doing that beer sale. I mean, I saw firsthand that play. That is a genius marketing decision. I don't know why everybody doesn't do it every game.
Shout out to Tulsa for getting it done. Yeah, you're right. Next up, did not bet this, thankfully. because me and my Horizon picks are fucking terrible. I took NKU in the points. Mac, your thoughts? Tell me you bet this.
Yeah, I did. I went in on Montana. Sorry, not Montana. Oakland, the other Grizzlies. Oh God. Yeah, I was on. Bieniek talked me into this one. Bieniek had more conviction on this with Oakland, Montana Grizzlies. I have CTE, man. I think I got hit in the head a couple times. I don't know what's been going on lately.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
It's a couple of those broads you were sledding with the other day.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that video of that one guy getting fucking clobbered by the pole? Like he couldn't stop his sled coming down.
No, I didn't.
Didn't see that.
Looking forward to it though.
Send it to Colby for his no CTE post.
Yes,
but yeah, Northern Kentucky was without 2 starters in this game. They've really struggled on the road this year. That was their 3rd straight road game. They lost all 3 of them. This was Oakland all the way, and yeah, happy to get one across the board or across the finish line.
So what is that right now on the horizon? Wright State 1, Oakland 2, right? Is that what it is?
They're on a collision course right now.
No,
those are the clear top 2.
Nobody's going to beat the Vikings. You can go to the next slide.
Good God.
The only other team that doesn't have 6 or more losses. So Wright State has 2 losses. Oakland has 3. The only team that doesn't have 6, the rest of the league has 6 or more, is Purdue Fort Wayne. Actually, they're 8-4.
They're solid.
They're all right. Yeah.
I bet on Milwaukee.
So did
I. What the fuck is this Cleveland State team? Where they come from? Unbelievable.
3 straight road wins at Wright State. And Bieniek just goes Wright State favorite, which they are. They win at Wright State. Then they win at Milwaukee and Green Bay. It's incredible.
Yeah, they had a 3 straight road game, like stand, I guess you want to say.
This is hilarious.
And won all 3. And in this stretch, 80 points, 85 points, 89 points, 90 points. I'm not even going to look at it all. That's the most they've scored in a 4-game stretch all year.
Well, they found something. Fuck, who do they got next?
Go look at what they're shooting from goddamn 3. They made 14 threes because every time I was watching, I'm like, God, these motherfuckers won't miss from downtown.
They're top 20 from 3 and second best 3-point shooting team in the league.
Well, you know who's next for them, right?
Oakland, who's number 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. What a fucking loss.
I might have to go. That's Wednesday.
Bieniek in the building. Boots on the
ground. There we go.
I had the home game against Wright State circled, but I'll actually not be in town for that one. So I have to go to Cleveland State, I think.
Well, my day was not very good, as you can tell. But Old Faithful came in clutch for us today. Battlefield Earth. Elron Hunter.
As a
money line play plus 400. Cha-ching. Oh my gosh. I took the points to back it up because I thought they might lose. I was like, this could be a 1-possession game. 1-possession game. Fucking hilarious. Just when you think they're out, Bieniek, the Tulane Green Wave, grab a key win.
Yeah.
This American. Good luck.
Memphis 4-5 in the American right now.
Yeah,
Charlotte is in first place. Charlotte and Tulsa are in first place. Who had that in the preseason? I guarantee you, everyone had. These were the preseason favorites. Memphis number 1, obviously. South Florida number 2. Florida Atlantic, UAB, Tulane probably the next 3. Maybe even fucking North Texas. And we have Tulsa and Charlotte at the top. Yeah.
I saw such an unintelligent post today on Twitter saying like, oh my God, FBI, like they tagged the FBI, investigate this game, Memphis, investigate Memphis. And it's the final possession of like Doug McDaniel running down the court and losing the dribble. They were down 15 in this game. Like they didn't throw this. They just got outplayed.
Yeah. I got the game on right here right now. I mean, they were getting waxed right now. So, I mean, fucking just classic AAC basketball here. I'm assuming you guys locked Tulane, right?
Yes, and I said they're live on the money line, and I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. How is
You
this
were
not?
thinking of Djokovic.
I was watching fucking Djokovic versus.
That's exactly what you were
Alcaraz,
thinking.
and I somehow did not give this out as my dog of the day. I mean, this is literally my two system plays: Ron Hunter as a dog and Fade Penny as a favorite. And Tulane lost 5 in a row coming into this. This was a foxhole.
Yeah. Then we had this game, which, dude, I finally bet on Nebraska, and of course they lose. Actually, I bet on Nebraska at Michigan. They hit for me, so I bet on my Nebraska 2 straight games. But the Illini go into Lincoln and win by 9. Team Europe with a huge win. Did you guys touch this game? I actually got eyes on this game.
I believe Mac did.
Yeah, I was
Mac?
all over Illinois.
What was the logic there?
The revenge angle.
Yeah,
Rob the bank. And I just
That was incredible.
yeah,
That post.
rob that fucking bank.
Rob the fucking bank.
Dude, I mean, I don't know if Nebraska could have played better. They still went 15 to 35 from 3. Just
Yeah.
Illinois has better players. Like this Nebraska.
Well, they're all 30.
Yes. Nebraska has maximized everything so far. Obviously they're having a hell of a fucking year at 20-2 now.
Yeah.
But Illinois, Jimmy for Joe, is way better than Nebraska.
And the difference in that first game was Illinois spotted them 15 points off the
They
rip.
got hit in the mouth. They got hit in
And
the
today
mouth.
they didn't get that, and they were able to pull it out by 9. That was turns out to be a big difference. And this Keaton Wagler kid's come out of nowhere. He's been incredible.
I don't know
Next Saturday, we get them at Sparty. The Illini, that is. They only play Michigan once, and that's later in the year.
And I think they host us, right?
Yeah.
We do not have Brad Underwood has our number.
Yeah.
Dude, they haven't lost since that Nebraska game.
Yeah. Wagler is a true freshman. That is a good point.
Yeah.
That is a
This
very
is
good
the
point.
year- This is the year of the freshman, man.
It is.
Yeah, it really is. It really is, dude.
And
Yeah.
Wagler was not like a highly touted freshman this year. He's burst onto the scene.
Shit, no, neither was Pete with Arizona. I mean, he was highly touted, but he wasn't like these other guys.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Koa Pete was up there. I don't know if he was as far down as Wagler.
Yeah, no, Wagler's way under the radar.
Yeah.
But Pete wasn't like
Pete was like all American, like all state in Arizona.
he
So.
was supposed to be good, but he wasn't supposed to be like AJ DeBonster.
I don't even know if he's been the best freshman on that Wildcats team. Like Burries has been unbelievable.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. All these fucking freshmen.
Let me see where Pete was.
Burries
I'm
is their
curious.
best 3-point shooter.
Pete was number 11, according to 24/7 Sports.
Yeah,
Is it really? I thought he was
remember.
like there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I literally don't pay attention to it anymore. I just assume that they miss.
Well, all the rankings are bull anyway.
Yeah,
Like, the only reason why I
no, in
look at it-
24/7 Sports, they probably moved it up after that first performance.
It's like,
open-
41. They go,
The opening. Who they play? BYU in the
Yeah,
opener.
Florida.
Who was that?
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah,
He dominated Florida's
Yeah.
backcourt or front
And
court.
they probably moved him up 28 spots then, or 48 spots. See, we were all over this guy.
Yeah, no, a
Um,
couple of people in the chat are saying Pete was a top 10 player, which I didn't know if he was top 10, but I knew he was like a 5-star.
Well,
top
11
25 guy.
according to 24/7 Sports.
I don't pay.
Yeah.
Just these people are full of shit. I'm a top 10 player because I said so.
Yeah, I'm with Go
yeah.
Beavs on this. Like he was supposed to be pretty good too.
All right, next up. Hey, I cashed on this one. A little SoCon magic with ETSU sticking it to Wofford by 14. Some of you guys went with the Buccaneers, huh?
I did. And shout out to the SoCon and CBS Sports Network for making this happen, where we get a standalone national TV game where we can. I watched this entire game, start to finish.
Me too.
This was fun.
ETSU is in first place. They have a game lead on Wofford, Furman, and Mercer. And get this, 3 games out of first place. The Citadel. Who had that on the fucking board?
Fucking hilarious.
Unbelievable.
I thought VMI would be better in the preseason than the Citadel.
Me
That's
too.
a hell of a coaching
Me
job.
too, dude.
Yeah.
Ed Conroy, hell of a year.
I thought Western was going to be a lot better. They're fucking trash.
They swept ETSU.
Yeah, I go figure.
ETSU is 8-0 against everybody not named Western Carolina. They're 8-2 in league. They have better athletes than Wofford.
I
Wofford,
think they're the best team in the conference, dude. I feel like I know. Yeah, well, we'll see if they can hold on. I mean, the SoCon traditionally, I feel like, you get to that SoCon tournament. It doesn't go chalk that often. I feel like
I'm kind of bought into Mercer being my favorite SoCon team this year. But they've played the weakest SoCon schedule up until this point. So that's something I need to be aware of moving forward.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael Barber Music, giving us $2. Friend of the program donation. Appreciate you, Michael.
Friend of the program.
Yeah. 100% friend of the program.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael. I want to know why we can't get more of these games on Sundays. Like, this was great. This was a national, standalone game where everybody can watch Wofford, East Tennessee State, rather than burying it at 5:00 on a Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday slate was fucking insane.
I hate Saturday.
I do think
I've actually started to hate Saturday slate. It's the worst.
I do think
because we go to sleep at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I do think it's bullshit that there was 25 games on Sunday and 23 of them happened before 4:00.
I don't get that. There's no NFL on.
They're still they're clinging on to the class thing. Well, Monday morning they got class.
Class my ass.
Yeah. Tell that tell that to Illinois, right?
Oh God.
Or Alabama or whoever. But
fucking get that broad down the street to do your fucking homework. Dude, what the fuck are they for? Come on, let's go. Let's play the games.
Final game on the slate. I got drilled here. I'm done with Oregon.
This team is done.
Bennett Stertz. Went for
leave it to Oregon, who ruins a West Coast trip angle.
Oregon is the worst, dude. That's opening. That is fucking opening. It has to. It has to.
I bet Iowa.
I don't think that you're wrong. Like, next year with the Phil Knight Invitational happening again every 5 years has been the trend. Like, you're going to want to host it. You're going to want people in the building, sell some tickets. It's probably going to be a new coach.
Gotta open it. Yeah,
but I don't think you can fire Altman. You kind of tell him, hey, retire. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you're Oregon. You could fire him. Hey, what the fuck?
We mutually agreed to part ways, aka retirement. Like, how do you want us to word this?
Discipline by me not taking Oregon and taking Iowa.
I'm so sick of this Oregon shit. I probably lost $1,000 on Oregon this season. I'm done. I'm done. Game balls.
Rob's all the way in. He's bought all the way in on these Hawkeyes.
I think he's talking about the Seahawks.
Game ball. Let's go with. I mean, let's just start it off the right way. Mac, where you going? Game ball.
The Illini. That place at Nebraska was lit, by the way. We didn't talk about that. That environment was crazy.
It was.
Yeah.
Rob the fucking bank. That picture's classic, dude. We've seen two classic pictures in the last 3 days out of the Big Ten. Dusty May sitting in front of that student section, and then Rob the fucking bank. Those will be used forever now. Ryder taking down St. Peter's, dude. What in the world was that?
100%. What's crazy? I don't even feel like giving Tulane. Like, Tulane was a 9-point dog.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I projected this. I was like, nah. I don't think that's shocking. Cleveland State game ball. Vikings continue to row. Yeah.
What cumulative game ball too. They've won 4 in a row.
Unbelievable. Mac, where you going next?
Game ball to Clifton Berkheimer for that comment.
Wait, TC, I texted my 22-year-old son good night with a picture of my ass crack. True story. Let's go, boys. Hey, there we go. Right.
I'll give it to Tulane, even though it was the most obvious 10-point underdog spot. Like, oh man, we expect this to hit.
Bieniek, final game ball.
Final game ball for me. I will hand it to what the hell? Penn State.
There you go.
Yeah, ended like a 8-game
awesome
losing
hockey
streak.
crowd. Awesome fucking hockey crowd outdoors at Beaver Stadium.
Yeah, too bad they got their hearts broke by Michigan State. And
Still, it was a great scene. Great scene, though. Great scene. All right,
they
folks.
They were able to get 70,000. I think it was like 66,000. So like
70,000
in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, for hockey. Unfortunately, I don't think Nebraska got 90,000 for volleyball. So I still think I'm
that's
most
indoors
impressed by
though.
Nebraska's attendance. No, that was outdoors.
That was outdoors. Wait, when's volleyball season though?
It was
what month was
it was
that?
warmer weather. It was in September, I believe, but still, I think for volleyball, 90K. That's impressive.
That was amazing. But I mean, then you go to Nebraska and you understand it. All right.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. I mean.
Hell, I even thought I was dead. Till I found out it was just that I was in Nebraska.
You found that pretty quick. Kudos to you.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Folks, what I tell you, the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog has you covered for the Super Bowl. Yes, the big game. Choose a player and reveal whether you've unlocked a gimme pick, followed by a boost builder tied to the big game. Underdog is celebrating by hooking players up with bigger boosts. Just submit a boosted entry to unlock an even bigger boost on the next one, all the way up to 60%. You got to get over there and check it out. Deals are flying off the shelves over there. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers too. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPA. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has crushed it this NFL postseason again, 2 years in a row now. I mean, 2-0 on the interception props, 9-4 on the rush yard props. They've been killing it. Jump over there. Super easy to sign up. Run predictions off the house model or make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% of your first month. Download Rhythm. Promo code SGPN25. All right. Next up. We got news.
What do you mean next up?
Next up, we got news. Oh, shit. I put it in this fucking thing. Mark Turgeon. Turgeon, man. He's back. Former Kansas point guard. Obviously coached had great success at Wichita State, Texas A&M, and Maryland. Dude, call me crazy. UMC knocked this out of the ballpark. Talk about overqualified.
Yeah.
What? When I saw this, first off, I love how they still have a coach. When's the last time you saw a hire happen in February 1st for next season while you still have the other coach?
Yeah.
But UMKC's the Kangaroos come hopping into the coach market and get a fucking well qualified. This is, I mean, I thought Turgeon was going to be a candidate at a major fucking school, dude. He didn't do terrible in Maryland.
Well, no, he got fired or released from Maryland due to non-coaching stuff.
What was it again?
I don't remember. From what I remember, it wasn't very serious in my opinion.
It wasn't. He got fucked.
It's like a recruiting infraction.
But
what was it? Yeah, it was like. I'm not 100% on that. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I mean, he's been out for 3 years. I bumped into Turgeon. Where was I? It was out at the Starboard in Dewey Beach. I bumped into Turgeon. Gary Williams, ironically, was there too. A lot of the former Maryland coaches go up to Dewey Beach during the summer because it's right there. But yeah, he said he wanted to get back into the coaching industry. So I'm kind of surprised it's taken 3+ years.
Wait, he resigned, I think.
Yeah,
I can't remember what happened.
It was on thin ice at the end. Him and administration weren't seeing eye to eye. But I mean, he won the Big Ten.
He had public friction with Damon Evans, their athletic director.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. He's a good coach.
Why is he East Carolina?
That's what I mean. I'm kind of
UMKC. How did they land this?
It's a hell of a hire.
Yeah,
K-State should hire Mark Turgeon. What the fuck am I missing here?
Hey, he's got almost 500 wins.
How do you misfire? Like, I'm baffled by this. Like, there's a million places this dude could have went. I mean, like I said, his job at Wichita State was phenomenal. I mean,
Kansas City's 4-19 right now and just got their clocks cleaned by
the bottom
35
10 job
today by
in the
St.
fucking
Thomas.
country. Bottom 25 job in the country. They land Mark Turgeon. What? What did his wife go there or something? There's got to be an angle.
He is a
He's
Midwest
from
guy.
Kansas or whatever.
Yeah, he's
But Kansas State's got to open.
Yeah, but
Why would you not hang on?
Well, maybe you give UMKC that buyout money.
his wife probably likes living in Kansas City, so he's like, all right, I'll go catch the Kangaroos.
I just feel like, man, Conkle could leave Tulsa. You know what I mean? There's a million things right around there that could open. What are we talking about?
How has he not gotten one in the last 2 cycles?
Yeah, dude, his last 6 years, full seasons at Maryland, he made the tournament in 5 of them.
Yeah, dude, he was automatic. He was always winning 20 games. He's a good
This
coach.
is the best hire. This is already going to be the best hire of the season. Like I had to adjust my. I thought my power was still out. I was like, what?
Pound for pound, best hire. Knocked it out
By
of the park.
far. It's like this is like John Calipari going to like fucking Texas A&M Corpus Christi or something. What am I missing here? Like, I'm not saying Turgeon's as good as Calipari, but I'm just saying, man, the guy has definitely won. Even when he was at Jacksonville State, he won. Shocking to me. All right, yeah, very impressive, UMKC. I did not think you had that kind of pull. All right, tomorrow's slate. It starts off with a banger, and this game's not going to happen, right?
Probably
I
not.
would assume this game's not happening.
You tell us, North Carolina correspondent.
Well, I mean, I'll put it like this: like my roads are still dog shit. Like you can't get out on the road. Like maybe in Durham it's different, but I just think commuting down there, especially like the Charlotte area. I know we got to talk about them in a little bit, but or around that area. But this game's still, I don't know. Central is laying 3.5 against Eastern Shore in the MAAC here. Eastern Shore is in first place, so they will lose this game tomorrow to my Lavelle Moton Central Eagles here. Locking them up, laying the 3.5. Please happen, game, because we need games. Mac?
Did they move this up to what, 4 o'clock now?
Why would you move it up? Didn't you move it further back? What's the logic in moving it up? The storm just happened.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm all over Central. They just dropped a home game. Lavelle Moton, it's winning time for first.
Top 2 teams, first place on the line. That's a big game.
Yeah, this is like maybe favorite play of the day.
Bieniek?
Red wine time.
Y'all remind me, shout out to the 25 euros. Y'all remind me of the Kung Fu Drunken Master. Love Drunken Master. Some of your best picks are when you get loaded. Yesterday was fire. Today, 19 games, 19 bets. Let's fucking go. Drunken Master's a classic too. You haven't fucking checked out Drunken Master. The OG shit. They did some remake, I think. But Bieniek, what are you doing here in Durham?
Did this thing get canceled?
I'm assuming this is not happening.
I think it did get canceled.
I see it on the schedule.
Check their Twitter.
That's what I'm doing right now.
They're not going to update that shit.
Central might.
The MAAC and SWAC schools are the fucking worst.
What do you say? Black people can't use Twitter?
Here we go.
Guy.
I'm
this
sure
guy coming in hot again, right?
Here we go. The comments. I can't believe you would say that. You know what? Go look at their fucking Twitters, and you come back.
You're using Mississippi Valley State for the example for everybody.
No, this game is happening.
I went to tweet out Alabama State one time. They hadn't updated that bitch since like 2023. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You know, maybe they fired the guy who was handling their media.
Banging the secretary. Yeah. You know, it happens.
This guy McIntyre just takes.
Yeah.
All these HBCUs just can't use Twitter. Right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
so
There you
this
go.
is a standalone.
Yeah.
We've got to bet.
Is this
it.
an Elon Musk thing? They're like, fuck them. They're out. They're out on Elon.
He said, we're boycotting. We're going to Facebook.
I'll take Central, and yeah, that has to be a bet. It's a standalone game.
Triple lock on North Carolina Central.
Friends through eternity, royalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be.
Twitter account play of the day.
Yep.
Robot Glock. What a name.
I'm black. I don't use Twitter respectfully. See, yeah, I mean, maybe there's that. I could see that.
Maybe they're
You know what I
boycotting.
mean?
I'm just making an observation. One of the teams has not.
They
updated
prefer
their-
threads.
One of the HBCUs, not even in the same fucking conference.
Valley doesn't even have a Twitter account. They have a parody account that they're getting sued for.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck.
I don't know
yeah.
if Whoopi's gonna like this take on the View tomorrow.
Fuck Whoopi.
Hey.
I'm gonna whip her ass tomorrow on the View.
Oh
I'm going
my
head to
God.
head, coming out hot off the weekend.
This is your Ted Danson play of the day. All right.
Yeah, look at Whoopi
What a
Goldberg.
world. What a world. All
Sure.
right.
And we're gonna be North Carolina Central. We're gonna smack their ass.
This guy.
I cannot believe that.
It's an entertainment show. Sometimes I think these fucking idiots.
Holy shit.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said this is an entertainment show. Sometimes I think these fucking people in the comments forget that this is an entertainment.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Fucking
The
idiot.
only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
That too.
All right, that's our analysis for Maryland. This is a fire game though. First place on the line.
Analysis.
First place on the line here. Next up, we have Gardner Webb. Now I don't know if Gardner Webb's gonna be able to travel. And there like 100 cars crashed on fucking Charlotte. I know they're in Boiling Springs, but I feel like that's close enough. They're heading to Charleston, South Carolina to take on these Buccaneers. Southern's laying 17.5. Our boy Bryson Blaine.
Not playing well lately.
Yeah, I'll take the points in Gardner Webb. I don't think this game's happening. The North-South Barbecue Bowl. Right? Is that actually the rivalry name?
Who's got the better barbecue, Colby?
Shout out
All
to
right.
Carlton.
I didn't know that South Carolina barbecue was even a thing. North Carolina,
Really?
great barbecue. I mean, I just assumed they probably had some, but I'm saying like, to me the most popular are like Texas, North Carolina, Memphis or Tennessee, whatever, Kansas City, right?
Yeah. There's actually like a well-renowned rib festival in Pittsburgh in late August, and I would go every year. I remember the Carolina stand not being too bad. I liked it a lot.
Oh, Carolina no, I wasn't my rankings I was doing. Carolina barbecue. Well, there's two different types in Carolina that you can get. Like,
I believe.
but
Yeah, go ahead. Explain. I won't.
no, but it's fire. Like it's like, I shit on Carolina for their bagels the other day. Their barbecue is very good. It's very good. All right?
I can't remember. Is the uniquer barbecue tomato based or mustard based? Or
No,
do you not know what I'm talking
it's vinegar based. No,
Vinegar.
no. So
Okay.
in North Carolina, one
Yeah.
is vinegar and the other one's kind of like sweeter, like
about? Okay.
or
Vinegar, yeah.
hickory, right?
That rings a bell.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean they're both fire though. They're both like, to me, all of them are great. That I actually went on a run of like, I was in Texas and I went to Memphis within like a week. I went through Texas, multiple spots in Texas, Memphis, Tennessee, and the Carolinas, or North Carolina specifically. And the only one that was missing was Kansas City. And the only thing I'll say about Memphis, Tennessee, like, great hospitality. They were really cool to us, but it's very sweet. You could, like, if you don't like sweet,
Yeah.
I could see you being like, I don't know about this barbecue as much. Yeah.
Clark saying mustard's South Carolina. I had a feeling it was. Yeah, that was my prediction there. So
Yeah.
But yeah, vinegar
Okay.
in North Carolina.
Well, there's two in North Carolina, right? There's vinegar based, and then there's the others. Like, think like the mountains are different than the way it's been explained to me. Is like I'm probably gonna fuck this up. One is I want to say the mountains is not the vinegar based. The vinegar based is more the eastern side of North Carolina.
Cool.
But
yeah, big barbecue fan of food.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, one of the great.
It's American, I love it. We already know this. We talked about this a bunch.
Yeah, maybe they're not updating their Twitter because they made fucking barbecue and they're mastered this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Cannabis Capper saying maybe Turgeon loves Kansas City barbecue, which I also hear that Kansas City barbecue is very good too. I've tried.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know that I've ever tried Kansas City barbecue. I've been in Kansas City, but I don't believe I ever tried it because it just didn't think of it. But
like I said, my variety of barbecue tastes come from that festival where I just went to a bunch of different stands and had their barbecue sauce.
Well, here's how you know it's legit. If you like walk into like a grocery store here, or like, you know, or like a mom and pop's grocery store here, which I know that's kind of rare, but they'll have like 40 fucking different barbecue sauces. That doesn't happen in LA. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, like, you're just like, oh damn, that's a big deal here. But yeah, shout out to barbecue. It's fucking awesome. That's our analysis on Gardner Webb. I'm on Gardner Webb. Mac, what are you doing here?
Is this a rigged game?
I don't think this game's actually going to happen. Texas barbecue was fire. That was my point that I was making. It was Texas and North Carolina, I thought, beat Memphis, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I love all those spots for.
I mean, they were all fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
Kansas City barbecue.
Yeah.
I agree with
all fantastic, but
Kansas City barbecue is awesome.
I think Texas probably would have been my favorite out of that.
Yeah.
Trip that I went on. Texas was. I went to like some off the beaten path shit. Like, it was fire. It was absolute fire. But
I'll take Gardner Webb. No bet.
Bieniek?
This line might be a little telling. I'll take Charleston Southern here. But yeah, my favorite barbecue is like a tomato base or a smoky. So, yep.
Yeah.
Is it tell that Gardner Webb just sucks ass?
Yes. I will not pick Gardner Webb.
Next up, we have Howard and Coppin State. Howard is laying 13.5. Remember the other day we we couldn't believe that Coppin State line. We're like, what the fuck is this? We both locked up Coppin State and Morgan State stuck it to him. Morgan State playing good ball right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Watch out for those Bears.
Game back in the MAAC.
I mean, this line is 13.5. I'm seeing the slide says 12.5.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Man. I mean, we got to take Coppin, right? Why do I keep taking Coppin? How many times have I ever made money on Coppin State this year? Early in the year. I feel like early in the year, I think I got like against Grambling or something. It was someone. I'm still. This is like fringe lock to me. 13.5.
That's a lot. They're off Norfolk. They won by 30. They got South Carolina State on deck too.
There we go. Let's go in on these Eagles.
This is ridiculous. Come on,
let's go in.
I agree with Rob. They're going to be the new Monroe.
No bet. Coppin State. I like this comment from Bieniek is king.
Moneyline Mike is just thinking about Bill's tacos. Yeah. I mean,
big Mike to you.
I don't know if you're qualified with your McDonald's sausage biscuit last night and then your Steve's tacos.
Listen, I only get McDonald's breakfast when I'm drunk.
Fair.
Which happens quite often, I guess.
Yeah, you're drinking every night.
What else am I gonna do? You only live once.
That means he's ordering McDonald's like right before, like when we're giving out our best bets and underdogs of the day. He orders that McDonald's breakfast, eats it, goes to sleep.
Oh, dude. After that Saturday show, I fucking got some McDonald's breakfast, and that shit fucking knocked me the fuck out right till 11:59
So
the game started. It was great.
So you just said like 2 days in a row McDonald's breakfast?
Only on weekends.
Okay.
I'm disciplined during the week. Back to the gym
a little bit.
Got to sweat out all these demons from the weekend this week. Let's go.
I'm excited to watch that game. I really am. And I'll have you know that Mac.
Colby's been working on something behind the scenes.
Well, Howard updated their Twitter
Googling
page a day ago. So Howard on it now. To Mac's point, Coppin State has not posted on their men's basketball Twitter account.
Since
November 25th.
Yeah. You know what?
Actually, no, they have one on January 5th. But the January 5th, they did a post for Rookie of the Week.
Year. Oh.
Yeah. Happy New Year. We're going to post the first Monday while we come back to work for one fucking day. And then fuck. I mean, come on.
You would think that, but maybe they're anti-Elon. I can see that shit. You'd be
honestly,
like,
you know
it goes
what?
against our fucking school's ethics. All right?
I think the chat and the comments are racist against me for saying that I am racist for calling out the truth. They're not
the truth.
They're not.
I wouldn't even describe it as being racist. See, once again, the youth just thinks everything's racist.
Yeah,
you're making an assessment that they just don't use Twitter, which I thought was quite hilarious.
Just prefer Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm just responding to what I'm called, and I agree with you. I mean, we make one joke last week. It wasn't even a race joke, and it's just like these guys are racist. No, you don't even know what racism is, you fucking idiots. These people are fucking. Yeah, it's just like I disagree with you. So you're a racist.
They're coming for you, buddy.
You're coming.
I don't know that. I don't know that leaning into it's going to improve the situation, but
I want a PR assistant. That's probably not the move.
I want to expose these fucking idiots. How is that racist? I said, you haven't posted. That's not racist.
Did I say ethnics? I meant ethics. I might have stuttered there. Well, that's not going to help this whole argument or conversation. But
that's our Howard and Coppin State analysis.
Yeah, look, Howard is on top of it. Fucking 24 hours ago, they were posted on Twitter. All right, boom.
NC Central tweeted out their game time adjustment too.
Kennedy Scapper said, I'll show you what racism is. Oh, what a world! What a world!
I can point you in a couple directions of some individuals, and they can show you a couple things.
In Morgantown, was that the person lives up on top of you, or below? Which one? I can point you in the direction upstairs, downstairs, and to the left here in Morgantown.
He's like, hey, Bill, you want to come on the stream for a second?
Yeah.
This is going to be a great segment and a great debate on the first segment on The View tomorrow morning.
How many black people are in Morgantown that aren't in their athletic department? Like how many? Yeah. I know Randy Moss from not from Morgantown.
And we're not saying covered in black coal dust from the miners.
Jesus, Bieniek.
What?
I thought he was going somewhere else.
That was not that far at all.
I was like, this is going to be bad. Dude, plenty. There are plenty different races. Morgantown is a very diverse community. I'm so sick of these.
I mean, a college town should be.
Yes. Many of them good friends of mine, and I'm sick of it.
Just your neighbor upstairs.
Yeah.
All right. Southeast Louisiana is at Lamar. It's a fun game. It's a fun game.
Jose couldn't fix the heater.
Yeah, he left on for fucking 24 hours.
Yeah,
I hated that fucking motherfucker.
No, the best part about that was he blamed the maintenance guy and the Chinese company that created the fan, which we don't even know that they were Chinese. Didn't we look it up or something? Right? We might like.
Yeah, that shit was made in China. China.
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Everything is. Good luck. I had a buddy that was like, "I'm doing only American," and I was like, "Okay, let me know how that works out for you." You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna watch your TV on? Right? Right? Like, good. You can't do anything. Like you think you can, but you can't. You
I'm
cannot.
gonna go get a beer for my racist.
It became a thing. It became a thing. But yeah. Anyway, it's impossible to do that. We're all on this spaceship on planet Earth. This ridiculous spaceship, right? Right, Bieniek? This guy's over here. We got to him. He had to leave. He's like, Southeast Louisiana is at Lamar. The Lions are catching 5.5. What place are they in right now? I know they're mid of the pack, right?
Yeah, it's not a fantastic
Is this game not happening?
Southland.
No, I think.
Is their Twitter working?
What are you assuming that Lamar's an HBCU because they're called Lamar? I'm not checking everyone's Twitter. So we need an intern for that.
I'll take Lamar. I'll lay it with the Cardinals. Okay. No bet.
Seala's in last place, but I feel like they're feisty. Give me the points.
They were chippy the other on fucking Saturday.
Yeah. No, I feel like they're like. I mean, they're like
the McNeese game.
They got ran off the court.
Yeah, they did. We ate shit on that. McNeese, they did. They did keep it close with McNeese. Yeah. They've lost a bunch in a row. I mean, they beat Nicholls, they beat the Nazis, but they, both times against McNeese, they kind of mess with them. They beat Lamar earlier this season.
Yeah, they're going for the sweep.
Actually, the more I think about it, I'll lay the 5.5 because Lamar is going to want revenge. All right, down there in Beaumont, Texas. What are you doing here, Mac?
I'll go back to the well with Sela. Lamar's off an emotional game on Saturday. Max effort. Should have beat McNeese outright on the money line. They got Stephen F. on deck. I think this is a tricky spot. I think Sela is live to win the game. Give me Kiefer and company. Let's go. They're better than their record.
Money line, Mac. Wait, what side are you on here?
Sela.
You take Sela a lot, don't you? Lock it up, Sela. Oh, yeah. Plus 5.5. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I took Lamar. No bet.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm staying away. Next up, Syracuse is at North Carolina. This is not a rivalry game. Is this a rivalry game? I don't think this is a rivalry game. What is this?
This is not.
That might just be a default slide that gets copied, and maybe we forget to delete it. I don't
know.
Look ahead spot for whatever it's worth.
Yes, Carolina is on deck. Duke is on deck for Carolina, and it's a look ahead spot for Syracuse as Virginia is on deck as well potentially.
Yeah, because Syracuse is looking ahead against the Tar Heels.
I will take. I do think give me Syracuse plus 11.5. I'll lock it up. Carolina wins by 7 or 8. Go. Mac?
Has Syracuse been chippy on the road at all this year? Against somebody with the pulse?
Well, they were in that bullshit Vegas tournament. They won at Georgia Tech. They have a pulse at home. At Pitt. Pitt's been covered. They covered for me again, by the way, on Saturday.
Lost in overtime to Boston College. No.
Well, that's a rivalry game.
Got blown up by 20 against NC State. No.
This is it.
I'll take the points. No bet. Can't put my faith in Autry. Dead man walking.
Mac?
I'll battle you. I'll lay with Carolina. I think they blow them out. They win by 20.
All right. We got a battle.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
Dundee on the archman. McIntyre on the heel. Next up, Boston is at fucking Holy Cross. Turnpike Trophy is on the line. What's up?
Ugly Terrier.
Oh gosh, man. Terriers are Where you at with terriers as dogs? You like them?
It's way too much ink. Not enough.
No, but just in general, like terriers. I picked up a terrier in the fucking
I
road
like
the other
terriers.
day.
I like.
Yeah,
terriers.
I mean they're cool, but they fucking bark a lot, man.
Oh yeah, they're little yappers.
Yeah, they've been bred for that shit by all these old kings and shit back in the day. But god damn it, man! I picked up one in the middle of the fucking road. I returned one to I just knocked on a few houses over here and returned their dog that was out in the middle of the fucking road. This guy was just yapping the whole fucking time. Just rah, 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 rah. It's like, god damn it! No, he wanted to come in the fucking car, but then like once he got in the car, he's just like just barking the whole fucking time. I do think Boston is better than Holy Cross. But I'm taking Holy Cross here. Give me Holy Cross, the Paulson. Well, and this is their first meeting this year. They did not play yet. BU is terrible on the road. They're 2-10. Both these teams have lost. What? Holy Cross lost 5 in a row.
Combined
BU has
8
lost,
in a row.
3 in a row. I'm on. Holy Cross also covered for me the other day. Let's go. Give me the Crusaders here, but I will not bet this game. Mac?
They picked a good one, national TV here on a Monday night for the Patriot League showcase game on CBS Sports Network. I like Holy Cross here. They should have beat Army the other day. You're getting Boston off a double overtime game, short rest. I'll lock up Holy Cross. It went outright.
I mean, I guess it is a Monday with only. There's more games this Monday than normal, right?
Yeah, I think there's 20?
25, I think, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna stay away, but Max locking up the Crusaders.
Mac was right with 20. Yeah, I'll lock up Holy Cross too, getting a 1.5. Let's do it.
So you're saying we should all take Holy Cross? Fuck it, let's go.
Triple lock.
Do it for Johnny.
Holy Cross.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock fucking Holy Cross.
Stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
It's nationally televised,
Daniel.
by the way.
How about Daniel?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They are a little
Straight
like,
rat.
look, I love all dogs, man, but I'm like, or just, but they're one of the I'll put it like this. I think they're one of the last breeds I would get. Is that fair? Do you guys agree with that? Like if you had this, you're going to buy a dog and you get access, money's not a problem. Any fucking dog on the planet, breed wise, terrier's gotta be one of the lower ones, right?
Yeah.
Depends on the terrier too.
I just feel like it's got to be one of the lower ones.
It's definitely on the low end of the spectrum.
I've got a buddy that has a terrier. It's not the worst dog ever.
Dude, I mean, there's still plenty of good terriers out there. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
they're bred to be yappy. You know what I mean? Just yap, yap, yap. But
Yeah. But I can't talk shit because I want a beagle and they howl.
beagles are stubborn too. I kind of respect that about the beagles. Like, they're stubborn. They're like, no, I will do it my fucking way. You know what I mean? Like, I will do it my way.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had a buddy that had a beagle. He was wearing a shock collar. You're going to love this story. So he's got a shock collar. There's no fencing on their property. So they put the shock collar on him to try to keep him in the area. But the shock fencing or whatever was just in the backyard. It's not in the front. So this guy ran through the fencing and came to the front door, but he's just getting shocked, zapped, like
Just reluctantly. Yeah, just boom. Yeah.
Just let me in the front door. Let me in the front door. No, buddy, you gotta walk them back through the fencing and in the back door. It was hilarious.
That's rough. That's rough. No, but they're stubborn, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I watch a lot of like forensic files and shit. I'm always taken back by how many people die when someone sneaks in their house and they don't have a dog. And I'm like, if they had a dog, they would have known this fucking idiot was breaking into this back window for like 10 minutes. Right? They're like, because they found, like, they'll end up like cracking the case on like, well, he fell over as he entered the kitchen. Right? Because he touched all this shit that you wouldn't normally touch. And now they found his fingerprints. And it's like, If they just had a dog, these people would have been alerted. I know some people are allergic to dogs, but I feel like if everyone got a dog, you can get a heads up of being dead. You know what I mean? Just my life advice. If you don't want to die, have a dog.
Get
right?
a dog. We need
have
more
a dog. Yeah. Next up, Florida A&M, Alabama State. Oh God. Don't start with this. Check their Twitters.
Yeah, there's no way they have that shit up there.
I guarantee you Florida A&M does. They got Charlie Ward, man. He's goddamn Tallahassee legend. He walks on the street. He snaps his fingers. Pussy starts falling off the trees. Guarantee you that. One of the best quarterbacks I ever seen fucking play. Florida A&M is catching 2.5. Is this for first place? No, Bethune's in first place, right? This is for second place, maybe?
No, Alabama State's way down.
I think I was confusing them with Alabama A&M.
Yeah, Colby, Chihuahua is at the bottom of my total poll of dogs that I will get. I will never even consider it. Chihuahua.
Yeah. That's similar. Similar. They're yappers.
And it's not an attractive breed of dog. Like the bug eyes are like, oh, those things are crazy.
Well, Terriers kind of got that shit going on. Like the ears just kind of pow. You know,
Speaking
he's got
of
both
bug
ears.
eyes, look at these Alabama State eyeballs.
No, I like that logo. The Florida A&M one I think is kind of weak here because their other one's so awesome. But I'm on Charlie Ward and Florida A&M to take care of business here because they dropped the other one, right?
Yeah,
They just lost. They've lost 2 in a row. Actually, I'll lock up Florida A&M. Let's go. Mac?
Yeah, I think Florida A&M, Charlie Ward, Florida State, is the right side. I'll join you on this one.
Double lock on these Rattlers.
The FAMU.
Bieniek?
I will go FAMU, no bet. And Gazarian Gazar says German Shepherds are the shit. I've heard great things, but I also have another friend that does not have a German Shepherd that's very trained well. And if they're not trained, they can be a little erratic.
That's more on the person, though.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like that's more on the person. They haven't put the time in. Just like anything else in life, you're going to do it.
Yeah. He's like 1.5, maybe 2, and he's still very jumpy. And with those dogs, I mean, those dogs can be a little erratic.
Yeah. Where are you going here, Bieniek?
I took FAMU, no bet.
All right. So double lock on Florida A&M. Oh boy. Masterpiece No Limit Soldiers. New Orleans, the privateers heading to the Chinese food restaurant.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
To take on Texas A&M Commerce. What the hell is this line? I feel like New Orleans is a lot better than Commerce. Why is it so short?
Didn't they just play?
Commerce is basically they're a half game out of last place.
Yeah.
New Orleans has won what? 4 straight, I think, or 2 straight, something.
3 out of 4.
Yeah. I'm on these privateers, but this shit stinks. What did they do the first matchup? New Orleans won by 10 back on January 5th. Yeah. I'm on New Orleans. New Orleans treated me good, so I will continue to lock them up. But I'm a little nervous about the line here.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's
go. Privateers. Bieniek?
Privateers for me, no lock.
All right. Next up, let's jump over to the Nazis are heading into Nagistocious for the NSU Challenge. It looks like they're playing. What is that? Like a fucking chessboard? What am I seeing on the ground? Like on this logo?
This is a challenge.
The NSU Challenge. The Nazis are laying 1.5 in Nagistocious.
Bless you.
Wait here. This is the play. This is a Northwestern State smash play.
Yeah.
Smash play. All right. I'm on these demons. Demons are going to take it to these colonels. Let's go. Lock. Easy money out there, and not just Stocious. Mac.
Yeah, I love Northwestern State coming off a 4-game road trip where they ate shit on this trip. But, I mean, they should have won at Nicholls the first fucking meeting. That was a game they led for a majority of it. Love them back here at home. Smash spot and Nagasocious.
Double lock on the Demons. Bieniek.
Triple lock. I agree with the quad. 4 games in a row on the road coming back home. They've actually played all right at home with wins over Rio Grande, Corpus Christi, and New Orleans. I'll take the Demons to win. Let's go. Lock it up.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Hey, Colby, Debbie Head would like to tell you it's pronounced Nakdish.
No, so shout out to Debbie in the chat. It's pronounced. Go back to that comment. I see it as Nagatocious. Thank you though for spelling it out there like that. Yeah.
Beat the Nazis. Let's go.
Let's go, folks. Want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by us. Yes, we are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, and we are doing a Sports Gambling Podcast giveaway. 60 bets for Super Bowl 60. And on top of it, a free $1,000 Squares pool for listeners. Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/squares and enter today. We're also brought to you by Avo. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities for you faster than the competitors, and they keep you organized in one place. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you can bet both sides to lock in a profit. So yeah. Check it out. Still unsure? Check out their free Discord at AVO Official and see the success that people are having for themselves. Get started now at avo.bet. Use that promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's avo.bet. Promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Kalshi has a ton of trading options for the big game, including sides, totals, props, halftime performances, and much, much more. So check out Kalshi. New customers get $20 when they use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN.
Colby, it's the Super Bowl, not the big game.
Yeah, I'm just reading their shit, dude. As far as I'm concerned, it's the shit
That's
bowl.
why I waited until after.
It's the shit bowl as far as I'm concerned. All right, but I do bet it. I'll be honest. I bet the Gatorade color every fucking year. Dude. Did I ever tell you guys we lost a bunch of money on the Puppy Bowl?
Yep. Yeah, you've actually shared that story this year.
Yeah, the Puppy Bowl will burn you, but the Gatorade color, I'm normally always going in on that shit. You got to go in. And also some of the.
Hey, did they ask you for a prop for the main show?
They haven't yet.
Did they reach
Did they
out?
ask you?
Yeah,
They did not.
They'll probably ask him when they talk to him live. You're doing a basketball show, I assume, this week?
Tomorrow, yeah.
What do you think I gave out for my Super Bowl prop?
Sam Darnold, your Hawks all day.
Darnold, anytime touchdown, 9-1.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
I think that they saw the comments and they saw the AI images and they're like, oh, Mac's all in on the Seahawks. Let's get his video. I was like, all right, I'll go with it. Let's go. Darnold, baby. Go Hawks.
Capper, we lost me and Sean and a few others. We probably lost probably $3,000 on the Puppy Bowl a couple years ago. We thought we had an inside source.
You cannot do this story. I think you've read it. You've at least talked about that story once, maybe twice this year.
Yeah. It's fucking Puppy Bowl. Next up, we have McNeese, Stephen F. Austin. Great fucking game.
This is it.
This is top 2, right?
Yep.
McNeese is just 1 game back. Fuck yeah, this game is awesome tomorrow. What time's this at? What time's this game at?
7:30.
7:30. It's
Why
nationally
is this-
televised.
No, they dropped the ball.
These are
How is this-
morons.
How
Yeah.
is this not CBS Sports Network?
McNeese is laying 1.5. How many
They
is
chose
the,
Boston Holy Cross over this.
the Jacks have won 7 in a row. McNeese has won 4 in a row.
Oh, they chose Incarnate Word Corpus Christi over this. What are you doing?
You fucking idiots.
Um,
Wrong team.
I'm actually wrong team is favorite. Well, I'm on the Lumberjacks there as they are in Nagastocious. I'm gonna lock up those boys from Nagastocious. You in, Mac?
Bless you.
Double lock?
Yes, sir. I think Steve.
I see 1.5 right now. By the way, I don't see 2.5. But it might be out there. I'm only checking one book. So yeah.
Yeah, the first meeting, Stephen F. led for 39 minutes out of the game. They were the better team. I know McNeese is playing better under first-year head coach Bill Armstrong, but Bauer and company have been really, really good. Give me the Jacks at home. That place will be lit tomorrow.
Double lock on the Jacks. Bieniek triple.
Triple lock. I'm on Stephen F. Austin as well. I think the wrong team's favored. I've been more impressed with the Lumberjacks this year than the Pokes. One stat or one area to keep an eye on this game. Offensive rebounding, specifically for the Jacks, top 70 in the country. McNeese, 346th in defensive rebounding. So keep an eye on the Jacks on the offensive glass.
Triple lock. Jack fucks. Go. Great game. Next up, we have the CVS Houston Christian on the road, though. Taking on the Mexicans in Edinburgh.
In Mexico.
The Mexicans are laying 9.5. Damn.
What is this?
Yeah, I mean, they won by 17 just like a week ago. Let's lock up. I'm going to lock up Houston Christian. They're not going to get embarrassed again.
Yeah, revenge.
Yeah. Double lock. Houston Christian. Bieniek?
The Mexicans have been such a high variance team. They lose 5, they win 6. They're coming in too fat and happy here.
I'll lay with the Vaqueros. No bet.
Next
That's the
up.
exact reason, Nick.
Grambling, Alcorn State. Alcorn State, fresh off of a nice big time upset win against the Southern Jaguars there. Grambling State, also a heck of a game there against Jackson State as they pulled that thing out by 3 on Saturday. Prior to that, Grambling had lost 3 games in a row against Bethune, Florida A&M, and Southern, but I kind of think they're more battle tested. So I'm gonna lay the 4.5 with Grambling there in Lorman, Mississippi. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
Kind of a dead number there. I'll lay with Grambling as well. Trust them a little bit more over Alcorn.
And you might hear me on a SWAC parlay. But Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm going to fire, and I'm going to do it on Alcorn State. The Cocktail Napkins got them as a 1.5 point favorite. Short slate. I don't have a whole lot of games that I like betting wise, so I'm definitely in on this. Give me the Braves.
All right. Bieniek, lock it up, Alcorn State. Braves on the warpath. Next up, let's jump over to Bethune-Cookman at Alabama A&M. This game is the game that I was getting confused before. This is for, well, actually, Bethune can still lose this and they're still be in first place. But these are the top 2 teams in the conference right now. First and second place going at it in your haunted gymnasium there, McIntosh. The
Oh,
Event
it's the
Center.
worst.
They're 9-2 at home.
It's rigged every time. They're going to win tomorrow.
No, they will not win tomorrow because Dr. Bradley and Bethune are by far the best team in this fucking conference. I will lay the 1.5 with Bethune. Lock. We battling?
Yep. Give me Alabama A&M. Give me them dogs at home.
Bieniek?
I'll take Bethune. I don't have much conviction on this game.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle. Dundee for the Cats. McIntyre on the dog.
Hey, Colby, Silver Bullet, who I know is definitely an Ohio State fan, and he might be doing this just for the joke. But he'd like to tell you that the phonetic pronunciation is Nakatush.
Nagastocious.
Bless you.
That's what I see there. That's what I see there. I'm fucking with you, man. Next up.
It's just like the UCF Golden Knights and the Central Florida Golden Knights and everything else.
Southern is laying 4.5 at the Lee Williams Athletic Center. Oh, get your bullshit out of here. Give me the 4.5 with Jackson State. Lock it up. Money line is live here. Plus 160. You got a ball game. This is a ball game right here. Fucking ball game. Mac?
I'm kind of surprised that Southern is laying this many points on the road. I'm with you. I like Jackson State and fucking Mo Williams here. Give me those Tigers. Lock it up.
We Tigers. Double lock. Bieniek?
I'm going with Southern in this one. No bet from me, but Michael Jacobs just had one of his worst games of the year. I think he bounces back and leads the Jags to a victory and a cover.
Let's take it to a rivalry game as Tennessee Tech, the battle for the Sergeant York Trophy. I feel like this is the 100th time I've mentioned this battle for the Sergeant York Trophy this season. They're at Tennessee State in Nashville there. Who knows if they have electricity? I still feel like Nashville in general has I saw Herbie tweeting about this. Half the fucking city still doesn't have electricity. Tennessee Tech catching 9.5. That's a big fucking number. Sign me the fuck up. I will lock up Tennessee Tech plus 9.5 in a rivalry game. Akron. Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm reading different comments. You're showing Akron is why I am a scholar. All right, Akron. What is this here? Despite the very different spellings, both names come from related Caddo-French colonial roots. Be great job, guys. Oh, there we go. Yeah,
it looks like it was copied from Google AI. I think he wants you to pronounce the city names, Colby. The Texas and Louisiana city names there.
I only have them as Nagastocious. Nagastocious.
Bless you.
What a ChatGPT fucking.
Don't trust. You can't trust anything, man. Don't trust what you're reading out there.
These AI folks putting me on the View and shit. I'm sick of it.
Everything you load up on the internet can't be trusted. Can't be trusted.
I did enjoy that.
Who's in charge of the internet? All those motherfuckers right at Epstein Island. All right.
Sickos.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And cannabis cappers say DeKalb.
DeKalb. Next up. Incarnate Word.
I'll lock up Tennessee Tech with you. I agree. Give it
my bad. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I like Tennessee State. I'm gonna fade the team that has to travel into the hellhole. I'll take the team that's been living in it for the last couple of days.
Fucking chat's out of
Chat's
control.
cracking me up. What's going on? What side are you taking?
Tennessee State.
All right, double
This
lock
game is not in
on
Nagasaki.
Tennessee Tech. Hard to do a show, and first off, when I start thinking about Nagastosius, the one time I went there, I just remember, being impressed.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Then again, I was like 24 years old, and we were at some fucking bar. I don't fucking remember. Did not get a large sample size of checking out the town, but that night I thought there was some great scattered ass in Nagastosius. Next up, Incarnate Word is at Texas A&M CC Community College. Corpus Christi.
National TV game.
Fuck
This
that.
What's our standings here?
It's not 1 and 2 like
Yes.
most.
Corpus
networks
Christi's still in the mix.
would choose.
They're chippy.
Tied for the 3rd spot, the 3 spot. They're at home
Yeah, they're
laying
like-
5.5.
They're 4 games out of first.
I'm gonna lay the 3.5 or 4.5, 5.5. I can't even fucking talk. I'll lay the 5.5 with the community college. All right. This iDub bullshit out here on the road. What are you doing here, McIntosh?
They are 0-9 on
Boosh.
the road.
Yep.
Tomorrow
Triple
night's-
X.
Tomorrow night's tonight. I like him here. Foxhole spot. They dropped that game against Rio Grande at home, gave up 100. Now they're catching points as a dog. National TV. Foxhole it up for iDub here on national TV with the Cardinal.
I'm double locking Corpus Christi with you, Colby. This team can't play on the road. Let's go.
They're gonna win outright.
Battle. Sunday. Phoenix on the Islanders. McIntosh on iDub.
You guys are about to get 5.5 to the Foxhole here.
Kansas is in Lubbock, taking on the Red Raiders. Texas Tech's laying 4.5.
How's Peterson going to be?
He's
He's
not on the injury report.
How does he not play the second half then?
Dude, something's up. Let me just say that.
That's
He
what I'm
had-
saying. The whole year's like this shit, though.
He had a
Whether it's Dior
fantastic first
Johnson,
half.
Whether it's Doc
and then
Bradley.
just kind of sat out in the second half when they had the lead. Something's up.
Oh man, I'm gonna take. It almost seems too obvious, though. Give me Texas Tech minus 4.5. Seems too obvious, but I'm still doing it. Lock. Who's he talking about? Former CB on the show? What was that?
What's going on?
Patty C.
What Patty C? He wasn't on every night for basketball.
No. That was
but,
really good,
Mac, what are you doing here?
I will battle you. I'll take Kansas. Texas Tech's going to be the popular play tomorrow. I like I said, I laid out the reason why not to take Kansas, but Kansas has been good without Peterson as well. They find ways to win games, whether it's Council or Peterson. I'll trust Bill Self. I think that they go into Lubbock and they win the game outright and stay in the Big 12.
You fucking too many trips to McDonald's and win outright.
They're gonna win. They're 4.5 point dog.
Dude,
no, the 4.5 is where I hesitate because I could see it being a 1-possession game, 2-possession game. But
I think Kansas wins the game too. I think Texas Tech tomorrow is the fake sharp play of the day. Yeah, Kansas is battle tested with and without Peterson. Everybody, I think, will think Texas Tech coming off a bad loss at UCF, come home, host Kansas, place is going to be on fire. They'll win, they'll cover. I just want them to show it to me. Texas Tech in some of these big games haven't quite, gotten across the finish line. I think Kansas is pretty battle tested here. And I'll take them going in and getting the job done in Lubbock.
Pretty battle tested, you say?
They've got the one win against Houston.
They're 3-3 on the road, is Kansas. And what are those wins? What, at Colorado, who you've been shitting on all episode, right? Where they won by 6. At Kansas State, you've been shitting on all episode, where they did win by a lot, like 20 something. Well, that's Kansas State, who you've been shitting on, right? And then their other win was on the road at the Pussy Pack in overtime in the first month of the Will Wade fucking era. All right, or first 5 weeks of the Will Wade era. So show me where the fuck these road wins that you speak of. Meanwhile, Texas Tech did beat Houston at home. But I get your point. The 4.5 is a little tricky, but I'm gonna battle you bastards. Let's go.
Bill Self in February.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
What's that? A heart attack? Some health problems?
No, this is when Kansas starts rolling. As long as they don't have that Dickinson clown, they're good. Kansas is back.
Bill Self. It turns out once everyone can start paying players, average coach. Battle. Dundee on Texas Tech. McIntyre and Bieniek on the Jayhawks. There's a reason why Coach K, Roy Williams, Saban, and a few other legends said, "I'm out." Because hey, guess what? They're no longer everyone. Your advantage. Everyone can have it now.
But he took Tulsa to the Elite Eight.
He did. He did.
Saban sucked at Kent State, and Coach K did do shit at Army. Like Bill Self at least is like paid his dues.
True. He did take Tulsa, but for all I know, maybe they were paying at Tulsa. Who the fuck knows? I'll tell you one thing: Tulsa's never been that good since. So maybe. All right.
Well, they're pretty good now. So
yeah,
better
maybe
buy
this
in
year.
stock on Conkle.
But guess what? But you know why they're good now? They got a $35 million donation for basketball and football only this past offseason. The shoe fucking fits.
You're getting Bill Self tomorrow night. Let's go. Guns down.
Is that Lamb guy still coaching at? This is way off topic. Is he still at Tulsa? Did he get another job?
No.
Did they have a good year or no?
No, but I do believe they hit their over.
Gotcha.
They hit their. But that money he got, I think, that donation was pretty late into their. In football. Like I want to say they got
Did
that.
Did they do well in the portal?
This offseason or the one before?
No,
I think
for this upcoming year.
Yeah, no, I think they're on the right track, dude. I think they're on the right track. I really do.
I know they did that portal house thing that got some buzz, but I wasn't sure if they brought in anybody.
Yeah. I mean, I was more impressed with some of the coaching hires too on the staff. But
cool.
Next up, actually, before we get to this one, want to let you know the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog has you covered for the big game, aka the Super Bowl. Choose a player and reveal whether you've unlocked a gimme pick, followed by a boost builder tied to the big game. Underdog is celebrating by hooking players up with bigger boosts. Just submit a boosted entry to unlock an even bigger boost on the next one, all the way up to 60%. Check out Underdog Fantasy. Use the promo code. First off, use the promo code TCESGPN. If you play $5, you'll get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up. Once again, promo code TCESGPN and Underdog Fantasy. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it this NFL postseason yet again. Back-to-back years. 2-0 in interception props. 9-4 on rush yard props. You got to check them out. Easy to sign up. Run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app. That's RITHMM for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back. I mean, come on, Illinois. You telling me Illinois was Bill Self wasn't paying then? Telling me that? I don't know if I'm buying that. Don't know if I'm buying that one.
Let's talk about a real program here on the left.
Hey, how about our lock battle where I won by a half a point with Idaho State?
I know, ridiculous.
Weber State is heading to Shack State, the nest. Take on, how about the Sacramento State team, by the way? Did they turn a corner? What the hell is this?
Yeah, they're getting chippy here. They won 2 in a row. They're going to get back to 500. They're only 1 game back of Weber.
They're going to win this tomorrow. Give me Shack State lock. Yes, they're going to win this tomorrow. They've turned the corner. Let's go. I know Jeremiah Cherry's a game time decision. Monitor it. But we're home. Mac?
Battle. Give me Weber. I think Weber's a better program, better roster. I think they get this thing done. That winning streak stops here for Sac State tomorrow. I'm sick of this.
Bieniek?
I will take Shack State.
Lock?
No.
I could have told you that. He didn't sound convinced.
We got a battle done on Sac State. Back on Weber State. Final game of the evening is a banger. As Idaho State in the Big Sky travel over to old Portland, take on the top team of the conference, Portland State Vikings. Idaho State, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, hey, this team's trash this year. They're 10 and 12. They've been chippy, though. They've been in a lot of these games. This light's too much, right?
Yeah, they played fucking overtime a couple weeks ago. Portland State, I know they're at first. They're not as good as their record. They win all these crazy games.
I'm on Idaho State. Lock it up.
Yeah, lock it up. Let's go.
Bieniek?
I'm going to lay with Portland State.
All right, double lock on the Bengals.
Actually, I'll make a last minute flip. Gut was telling me fade to Idaho State. This is their 4th straight road game, but they've lost all 3 on this road trip. They maybe steal 1. But I'm not betting that.
I think tide turning, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of it's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
Double lock on the Bengals. Bieniek changing his pick for the record. And that concludes our Monday slate. Let's go. The top plays of the night. Well, first off, I am going to hit you with the SWAC parlay. Is pretty simple here. I didn't lock up one of them because I wasn't feeling as great, but we only have 4 games to choose from. Florida A&M is part of the SWAC parlay. Grambling State is part of the SWAC parlay. Bethune-Cookman, and you might want to round robin it because the Grambling Alcorn was the only one I didn't lock. And then the other one is Jackson State. But what I say is you sprinkle Jackson State money line against Southern into that mix. You choose whether you want Grambling as part of that or not. But because if not, you're going Florida A&M money line, Bethune-Cookman laying the 1.5, Jackson State on the money line against Southern, Mo Williams and company getting plus 160. You choose whether you want to add Grambling or not, because Grambling we're laying 4.5. I'm probably not going to do it, to tell you the truth. But the Grambling one. But I'm saying, like, if the line moves a little bit down, maybe I'll throw in on that. But that's the SWAC parlay, because that's what the people they really come for, is that. But top plays of the day, we are all over Doc Bradley and Bethune. These morons don't realize how great Dr. Bradley's the best player college basketball. He's 30 years old. I'm also going to take Stephen F. Austin to get it down against McNeese. Revenge spot. And the third best play of the day. I think Tennessee Tech at 9.5 is too much. The money line. What is the best value? It's probably Jackson State. What is the best value I can get you? Yeah. Jackson State. Actually, you know what? SWAC parlay, instead of doing the Grambling side, just put NC Central. I know they're not SWAC, so it's an HBCU parlay, but Central will get home against Eastern Shore. Mac, fire.
I will go Stephen F. over McNeese. I'll go Northwestern State. And a bounce back at home. I'll go NC Central. I hope that game is played. I'll throw a bonus one just in case it gets canceled. Let's go with Holy Cross at home. I like that spot for them. Bounce back. And then the dog, give me Bill Self and the Jayhawks. Plus 185 on the money line in Lubbock. Big Monday.
Bieniek?
Let's go with the money line dog first. There's a new sheriff in town. Stephen F. Austin, money line, plus 125. They take down McNeese. We're also going to stay in the Southland with a couple of home teams. Northwestern State minus 1.5. Corpus Christi minus 5.5. And then big game hunting on the Monday, plus 4.5 with Kansas. Let's go.
The first time I ever saw your dick, I had never seen anything so big and thick.
That's Noah Bieniek's play of the day right there, folks. Appreciate everyone tuning in. The chat was awesome tonight. You guys had me rolling. A night like that, it's just fun to do this shit. You know what I mean? Just fun to do it. So appreciate you tuning in. Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. McIntyre is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. We might do a meet and greet in Nagastocious next year. So circle that as well. Till next time, folks. This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Mine, you better be thinking about yours. When it rains, it pours, and that's the cash flow. We tryna pass, go stack the equivalent of massive amounts of loot. So get used to the ways of the winning, cause it pays. It's played in the beginning when you're tuning in straight to the end. Big Dundee submitting bookies like 1, 2, 3. It's all laughs and cash, it's like mastery. You're talking blasphemy, fading money line Mac. In fact, you're smoking crack, don't be a jack shot. He's like a Mack truck, call him Noah Bieniek, and he's giving out losing picks. I never seen him. Cannabis, kappa sliding in, catch the contact. SGP ends the place where the bombs at.